give you some time to get in here. I know some of y'all in the bed at this time. But for those that's up, we can talk about this game while we sit up there and talk about this lame ass shit. Okay, I see Paulina big ass up. All the ladies are just coming in here first. Hey, Christy. Hey, baby. Hey, ladies. How y'all doing today? How was your day? Please share this video. I want all the women in here. I don't know why the game is just steady lead me, to keep talking about this subject. It must be some females getting ready to jump up off a cliff thinking that they this pimping. Of course, I'm going to give something to you squares first. You know what I mean? I'm going to give it to y'all first. Hold on, let me do this before I even get started. Let me share. There we go. But you know to hit the like button, you know to hit the share button, you know to go ahead and share this. Y'all was in my DM asking me to do this, and I didn't even want to see the film. But now after I seen the film and the reaction to it that people was giving, oh man, I got to do this. Oh yeah, by all means. Because it's a bunch of foolish, impressionable minds that's going to think that they just pimping just because they going to see this dumbass film. So because they going to see this dumbass film, they going to think that, hey, I could be a pimp. They're going to look at certain scenes in the movie and try to create that to be a reality in their lives. And while they're endeavoring to make this film reality, because they not in the game, don't have the game, wasn't called to be in it, while they endeavoring to make this fallacy a reality, they're going to find themselves doing an eternity in a correctional facility. Telling you how it's going to go. Because the enemy keep on putting out dumbass films like this. Was it comical? Yes, it was very funny, but was it real? The enemy is always trying to come against the order of God. The enemy is always trying to come against the order of this game by putting this foolishness out there and having some of you young, silly little mind females thinking that you can be this pimping. You got the females wanting to be everything but women, and got the males ready to be everything but a damn man. As the scripture says, we have come to this kind. Hit the like button. I need as many people in here as we can get. Let's hurry up and get them likes over 100. Because the more likes, the more people you'll bring in. I told you, YouTube don't even share my stuff like that. Come on, so I need you to definitely hit the like button on this. I need you to hit the share button, the like button. We need as many as we can get. Because as you already know, I'm getting ready to tear down Babylon on tonight. I feel like preaching tonight. I feel like teaching tonight. That's why I didn't come in with no music or any of that. I'm about to come in with this game. Amen. I'm coming with the sword. We're going to have a good time. We're going to laugh, but I'm still coming in here with the sword. Amen. Because I see the enemy is really trying to come against this pimping on every hand. You know what I mean? So by all means, do us a favor. Because there's a dyke broad that thinks she could be this pimping. There's a lesbian broad that thinks that she could be this pimping. And your like and your share on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter just might get that to that lesbian. Just might get that to that so-called dykish woman. You know what I mean? Who has an impressionable mind to think that she could be this pimping. Your like can change somebody's life. So by all means, hit the like button right now. Break yourself for the shares. Break yourself. Come on, gang. Be a blessing, gang. Let me share this on Instagram right quick. Because I don't want nobody saying, oh, I didn't know. Hold on. Live on YouTube. But I don't expect a whole bunch of, oh, saying I watched this 5 or 10 times. I don't expect that on this video. I don't expect a lot of donations, from the ladies on tonight. Hey, man, I don't. And it's okay. You know what I mean? I come to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. And I don't got to say so help me game because it's already helping me. Amen. I don't got to say so help me God because he's been helping me since before I was born. So let me go ahead and do what I was called to do. Click on the link in the bio section. Join the live chat. Right now. There we go. Ant coming in. I got 5 on it. Bro coming in with the 5. Just to confuse, leading the confused. Shaking my head. Blessings, big bro. Thank you, Anthony. Hold on. Let me make sure that my brother. There we go. Had to make sure Ant was on my auxiliary staff. Okay, there we go. Bam. Now, I didn't even know about, and blessings to my family. Blessings to y'all, because that's how I treat you anyway. I talk to you like fam. But blessings to you guys, because in all honesty, if it wasn't for you, I would have never even known about this damn film. If it wasn't for y'all. I didn't even know they had that, what's that lady's name? Christine. Everybody keep talking about Lee Daniels, but he's the executive producer, but he's not the writer. Okay? Before I get into it, I just want you to know that this was written by a lesbian woman. Okay? This was written by a lesbian female. The executive producer is a homosexual, a known homosexual. So if your point of reference to be a pimp, young lady, is from this film, know that this film was written by a lesbian and the executive producer is a homosexual. Sin, what are you trying to say? I'm saying that 2 motherfucking fags came together on one accord to put out this fag-ass film. Now, before I sit up there and bring the game, and blessings to Mike Larry, that name, by the way, Mike Larry, 1999, blessings to Mike, code name. Ladies, go ahead and fuck with Mike, just because of the name. My nigga Ray Gunn came up in here, Ray Gunn coming up in here with the 5. Thank you, man. The enemy can't stop this game. Teach, Sin, you already know. Blessings to y'all. But let me say this to you. Before I get into the game and how it was contrary to the game and go through the film, what I want to say to you is that our masculinity is under attack. You know what I mean? Being normal is under attack. The enemy is endeavoring to make abnormal normal and normal abnormal. So those who are masculine in the upcoming years, you will be seen as a lame. Those of you, you know what I mean, that carry yourself, conduct yourself like a man, will be looked upon as a lame ass motherfucker in the future. The enemy is using music. The enemy is using these films, and he's trying to attack our culture by putting this foolishness to our culture. He want to use these music. He want to use film. He want to use clothes. He doing all of this to sit up there and reach the minds, the impressionable minds of our youth. Hit the like button right now. I told you I want them likes. Hurry up and let's get over 100 likes. The more likes, the more women we are having here. And we need a bigger woman crowd. So by all means, hit the like button. You know what I mean? It's only 82 likes. Get those likes over 100, you know what I mean, quick. This definitely needs to be 1,000 like video. We need the more likes, the more recommendations for the video. I want them to see this. But the enemy is endeavoring to attack the natural order of Yah, of God. Okay? I'm stepping away from carnality for a minute. I'm going to talk about pimping and whoring. But let me just give you what the enemy is endeavoring to do. The bigger picture. The enemy, because females, women of all color, one thing they all have in common is that they're governed by emotionalism. So if you say something passionate, if you say something dramatic, drama queens are going to gravitate to it. They're going to love it. Period. No matter if it's abnormal, no matter if it's wrong, you know what I mean? They just going to get caught in the moment. You know what I mean? So the enemy is endeavoring to convince our children that homosexuality, lesbianism is all right. As if this is okay. And by us being so entertained, because that's one thing, especially my people, all of us do, but let me just speak for my people. My people love to be entertained. So if something is entertaining, my people will block out the knowledge and wisdom that's being conveyed, you know what I mean, by the preacher, the messenger. They can't even hear the Spirit of God, the Spirit of wisdom. Why? Because we so busy being entertained. The Spirit of discernment can't even speak to us. Why? Because we too busy being entertained. Peace and love to sinful and the sinners. Blessings to you, the 31, $5. Appreciate that, bro. But we so busy being entertained. We want to be entertained. So because we like to be entertained, we can't see that the enemy got us laughing, got us, ooh, ooh, man, that's crazy. No, you ain't too late, bro. I'm only 12 minutes in. You know what I mean? Ooh, my God, she's stupid. Ooh, Kiki looks so cute as a pimp. Oh, my God. They probably should have got Young and May, though. They probably should have got Young and May. Young and May probably would have made a better pimp. They probably should have got Apple Watts. Yeah, they probably should have got Apple Watch. She probably would have made a better pimp. Ooh, no. They should have went old school. They should have got Queen Latifah. She would have made a better pimp. No. They should have got Nicki Minaj. She would have made a better pimp. No. Cardi B, she got a better personality. She would have made a better pimp. She would have had her hoes laughing. You know what I mean? They should have got her. All of this dumbass shit. And you can't see that the enemy is endeavoring to make the wrong right, abnormal normal. Because you can't see it because you're too goddamn busy being entertained with foolishness. I don't want you to sit up there for you guys that profess to be Muslims, Christians, Baptists, whatever, 5%ers. You know, Moors, whatever. Be careful of what you let your children watch. Make sure you go into the settings on your television so when you're at work or when you're at church, when you're speaking in tongues and when you're doing all this laboring and praying and evangelizing, you need to be realizing that you got a child, you got children at home, and you're not omnipresent. So when you're not at home, your child is on Facebook and they can come down on the timeline and they can see this garbage. They can see all type of stuff on the timeline. They can go to Pornhub. They can sit up there and go on Stars and, you know what I mean, or see this film on demand. You know what I mean? Good looking, Yam. Appreciate that, bro. Edward, I appreciate that, bro. Blessings to you. They can go on demand and see all of this foolishness. You better go into the settings to make sure that your child or children don't have accessibility to whatever they desire to see at any time that you're not around them. Watch over your children because the wrong images that reside in your child's mind can destroy a young impressionable mind forever. Get them likes up. I don't know why we ain't to 200 likes already. I told you the more likes, the more people. We need as many as we can. I told you that. Get them in here. But, you know what I mean? He's endeavoring to make the wrong right. I know what he's doing. And then look at Lee Daniels. From the films that Lee Daniels brings out Every time Lee Daniels is presiding over something, why is it something that diminishes and abolishes and minimizes the character of the black woman? Why is that? You know what I mean? I don't think it was a coincidence that you had Kiki sitting over there playing a female pimp, and she's dark skinned. She's a little darker. She ain't all the way dark, but she's darker. And you got her playing some masculine role. And you got these young females, young black females who don't have a father in the home, who don't have a mother in the home because she got 2 and 3 jobs, or another one that gave birth to a child, but she don't do what's vital to the title of a mother. So she outside chasing dick. She getting into the community. She getting into a continuity of giving her pussy to the community. So she don't even have availability. Her child ain't nowhere near on her itinerary at all. So, you know what I mean? These children are being raised by BET, MTV, VH1, and Demand. You know what I mean? The movie is called Pimp. For those that just came in, the movie is called Pimp. If you haven't seen it, if you got cable, you can go on Demand and you can see it. You can rent it. You know what I mean? Whenever you like. And you can see the foolishness, you know? So sin won't just be talking to you. But these children are being raised by television. And that's why they got the wrong definition and vision about life. Because they got this bullshit raising them. So to you parents, go into the settings on your television. I understand that all y'all not computer savvy. You're not savvy with technology. But whatever you're a novice at, you need to be experienced at. You need to become, wise at it. You know what I mean? You need to become knowledgeable about how to get into the settings and control what your children watch when you're not in the house. Because these wrong images can destroy that young, impressionable mind. So you need to sit up there and definitely go into the setting. So while you at your work job or at church and things like that, don't forget about the main church, the most important church called your family. Okay? Before you go to the little building and things like that, be faithful to the first church that God blessed you with called your family. Now that I, did all of that, let's get into this film. What was wrong with the film, Sin? Did you even see it? First of all, Keke Palmer's name is, and they call her short for Win. You're going to hear a lot of people in the film calling her Win. Winston, you know what I mean? Win. Her father is DMX. DMX don't be long in the film. I think D ended up, doing some time. So he wasn't able, to be in the film long due to the fact that he got incarcerated. So, DMX died, early in the film. But let's go through the film. She said that the first trap, those that know the film know I'm not lying, the first time that she sold pussy, that was the real words, but she really meant what they should have put in it was the first time that I received a trap off the earnings of prostitution was at 10 years old. But when you watch the film, it said the first time I sold pussy was at 10, and she didn't sell pussy. She just basically was collecting the money because her father kept the prostitutes within the home because he said that he wanted to watch his money. Blessings to Droney coming in with the 50. Thank you, Drone. Blessings to you, man. Izzo girl, Britta O, super fuchsia's not super fly. Super fuchsia's not super fly. Girl, if you don't knock it off, none of the important coming in with the 199. I appreciate you, but I don't know if you was trying to announce your so-called P name or something like that, but y'all gonna get an understanding about here this game. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as a woman pimp. And a woman don't have the capability of being a pimp. And even when you look in God's word, did you see any men? Did you see God? Notice this. For those of you that study the word, before I get into this film, let me ask you something. When you seen them people walking with Yahshua, some say Jesus, you know what I mean? Whatever name you got for him, if you believe in that, Let me ask you something. He had 12 men that walked with him, right? 12 apostles, 12 disciples. Have you ever asked yourself, why wasn't any of those 12 men women? If women was equal to men, why didn't he make it 6 disciples to be females and 6 disciples to be males? I think that would have killed a lot of the division. That would have killed off people like me saying things that I'm saying. God damn, you mean to tell me it's 12 of them and all 12 are men? Why is that? Why, when you go into the book of Ezekiel and it talks about the different races of angels, because there's different races of angels, and why is it in the heavens, in the third heaven, in all the races of the angels, why isn't it that there's no females among the angels? Why is that? Why is that? Sin, are you saying that a woman wasn't called to teach or preach? No, because Philip had 4 daughters that could preach. When you sit up there and you go into the scripture, you know what I mean, and you look in, it's going to tell you that women could prophesy, women could preach, women could teach, women could sing. So God used women mightily. So if you're a woman, you shouldn't be trying to be no man. Some of you trying to be something else because you don't know the value of what you are. Because if you found out the value of what you are, you wouldn't even try to be something else. The reason why a lot of you are endeavoring to be somebody else is because you don't know your own individuality. You don't know your own identity. You don't know your own capability. If you knew that, you wouldn't even sit up there and try to be something else. What's wrong with you being feminine, ladies? What's wrong with you being sensitive, ladies? What's wrong with you conducting yourself like a woman? Why are you trying to conduct yourself like a goddamn man? You look silly. Not only are you sitting over there disrespecting yourself, you disrespecting God. Anytime God sees a female trying to conduct herself like a man, you are disrespecting God. You're disrespecting the God. You're disrespecting God, and you're disrespecting the God in you. That ain't even your lower self. That ain't got nothing to do with you. God ain't called you to be no damn man. When I sit up there and watch this film and I seen the sex scenes in it, that shit was comical. Kiki Palmer trying to sit up there and fuck this girl like she a goddamn man. That shit was stupid. The devil got you women out here looking crazy. And most of you don't even know why you looking crazy. You look a fool. Hit that like button. I told y'all to get them likes over 200 now. The more likes, the more women up in here. And I tell you, it's too many lost, feeble-minded, absent-minded females that need to hear this game tonight. So get them in here. Hit the like button. The button is like this. Take your fat ass thumb and hit it. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell. Make sure you hit the share button. Come on now. Now, she said that her mother was one of the... Right. Now watch this. Watch how off-brand it is. Now we're getting into this game. I gave you the spiritual, but let's get into this game a little bit. What was so fucked up about the film and how they should have got in contact with somebody that was an authentic representation of the game so the culture wouldn't be disrespected like it was in this film. But when you start wrong, you end wrong. But DMX said to her, he said to this bride, he say, hold on. Matter of fact, before he said that, one of the interesting points was DMX didn't allow the mother to hoe anymore after Winston was conceived. So after Win was born, I'll just say Kiki. After Kiki got born in the film, DMX didn't want her mother participating in prostitution no more. Knock, appreciate the 1999, bro. Good looking, Knock. Blessings. But you know what I mean, after Kiki was born, he didn't want the mother prostituting anymore. And how many know that's contrary to this game? See, this film was a fag ass bitch fantasy. Every bitch that's a pure, you know what I mean, unadulterated, you know what I mean, fag, this was the fulfillment of the fantasies of a fag ass bitch. Matter of fact, it shouldn't have been called Pimp. The film should have been called Fulfilling the Fantasies of Fag Ass Bitches All Over the World. Because every dyke fag ass bitch, this film was a fulfillment of their fag ass fantasies. Every fag ass punk ass bitch that got fantasies on what the game should be, this was their film. It was like all of the fags came together with Lee Daniels and Christine, and they sat in the room and they was like, damn, what else could we do that's more faggot than a motherfucker? Because what we just did, that was fag. But what could we do to come up with some more abominable, damnable, laughable, comical ass shit to the game? Damn, what you think, fag ass bitch number 1? Okay, what you think, fag ass bitch 47? What you think, fag ass bitch 246? Yeah, it was just all the fag ass bitches on one accord. They had a 1 million faggot bitch march, and all of the faggot bitches came together and had faggot ass thoughts to get this faggot ass thought of a result of a film. That's what happened. That's why to faggot ass bitches, this film was a motherfucking masterpiece. Because it was fag ass bitches behind the motherfucker. Okay, but he said that he didn't want her mother doing no more hoeing, you know what I mean, after she was born. He said he didn't want nobody to touch her like that. After she had his baby, he didn't want nobody to touch her like that. After she sat up there and gave birth to his baby, he didn't want the tricks to touch his baby mama like that no more. He said, she belongs to me now. You know, ain't that sweet? How many know that's not the game? How many know that's not the game? As sweet as it sounds, you know what I mean? It sounds very sweet. You know what I mean? It sounds beautiful. But how many know that's not the game tonight? That's not the game. Touch your neighbor and say, that ain't the game, bitch. Touch your neighbor and say, nigga, that ain't the motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the game. So we can move on from that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was some fag ass shit right there. But moving on, DMX had all the prostitutes staying at the house so he could keep an eye on all the money. So the dates was, so all of the dates was going in the house. He wanted to be omnipresent to the prostitutes, so he didn't trust them bitches to be nowhere else. So he kept the prostitutes dating inside his house so he could play Mexican simping, you know what I mean, to these bitches. It wasn't because, now you got some ism, and they like to have all of the hoes in the house. You know what I mean? And these are some true stump down, you know what I mean, cross country, authentic, truly in it ass pimps. But this nigga wanted the motherfucking bitches doing the dates in the house so he can watch the money, because for them crackhead prices that them bitches was doing, only a crackhead rinky-dink you know what I mean, what's the crystal meth taking ass Ritalin baby ass bitch would sit up there and do these type of dates in the house. You know what I'm saying? Now, another thing you see is when in the beginning the preacher man coming up in there, the minister coming in there. And I want to say to all you bitches that have never left this game and thinking about leaving this game and becoming a motherfucking girlfriend, I want to be the first one to tell you that you're a goddamn fool. Any bitch that has ever participated in the lifestyle of pimping and hoeing, and you try to leave this lifestyle to become a goddamn girlfriend, I want to tell you that you're a goddamn fool on tonight. I want to tell you that God knew what I was going to say before I said it, and he woke me up anyhow, so he knew that I was going to tell you that you was a dumbass motherfucker on today. He knows all things. He's omniscient. So God knew once I got out of bed that today at motherfucking 8:59 in the city of Scottsdale, state of Arizona, that I was going to tell your stupid ass that you stupid. If you've ever been an authentic hoe in the lifestyle of pimping and hoeing, and you allowing ministering spirits to minister to your whole mind, trying to convince you to be a goddamn girlfriend after you seen hypocrisy manifested from every lifestyle, I want you to know, bitch, that you are a goddamn fool. You a fool. You are an idiot. You stupid. You seen husbands commit adultery on their wives. You seen boyfriends cheat on their girlfriends. You seen ministers, pastors, apostles, so-called bishops, all of them commit adultery, take the tithes and offerings from church and put it in your purse. And for you to think that you can help men commit adultery and fornications and abominations against God, and then to leave the lifestyle thinking that you about to come into the streets and everything about to be dandy and everything just about to be cool and you ain't about to reap what you sown in the lifestyle, bitch, you a goddamn fool. You are stupid. Any bitch that sit up there and leave the pimping, leave the lifestyle of pimping and hoeing, and go try to be a girlfriend to a complete square, a motherfucker that don't even understand you, you stupid. You're an idiot, and bitch, you're wasting your time. Of course, the pimpin' couldn't tell you like that because he in your inbox or on the phone or in your face, and he got to talk sweet to you because he's endeavoring to tell your big head ass that I'm a messenger of this game. I've just come to give you the unadulterated, irrefutable ass truth about this here lifestyle. Any bitch that's ever sat up there and seen hypocrisy manifested from all walks of life, and then to leave the lifestyle and go to them same different walks of life where they've seen these representations commit hypocrisy, and you get into a relationship with these guys, you stupid. Okay, going to moving on. When said, yeah, she said money meant love. She said money meant love. And I want to be the first to tell you that green papers with dead hypocrites on it, that don't mean love. Kiki said that her father taught her that money meant love. I want you to know that that's contrary to the truth, and neither do pimps think that way. Money is not love. Because even if a pimp, let's say if a pimp charge a bitch a $20,000 choosing fee, and let's say that bitch gave him that choosing fee within a week or two, you know what I mean? And she gives him $20,000 within that 2 weeks, or she gave him $20,000 within a month time or whatever, however time it took her to get it. And let's say she gives it to that man. I want to tell you in reality, that don't mean that she chose that man. That means she liked that man. That means that she respects that man. She admires this man. You know what I mean? She might just want some fornication with that man, and she knows she got to give him accumulation first. So, you know what I mean? Just because a woman give you an innumerable amount of green papers with dead hypocrites on it, that don't mean she love you. That don't mean that she chose you. Because a woman can pay the shit out of you and still disrespect you. A woman can pay the shit out of you and still dishonor you by getting out of pocket and doing all type of renegade shit. We got a whole lot of bitches that's sitting over there each and every day, seducing and reducing strangers, you know what I mean, putting herself in danger each and every goddamn night. And the money is right, top of the morning to the pimping. But her obedience is not. Bitch still got a rebellious spirit, still want to do things her goddamn way. So with that being said, you know what I mean? Has she really chose the pimping? No, she has not. And we got a lot of renegade bitches out there that's calling themselves hoes. We got bitches that's sitting over there paying the shit out of certain men that are actually pimps, simps, gangbangers, and strangers to the game. But these are still not hoes simply because they're not obedient to that man. So if you don't have obedience equivalent to the money that you're giving, if your loyalty is not equivalent to the currency that you're giving, in all honesty, you haven't given anything. Okay, let's go. Of course, she said pussy meant power. Let me tell you something. I ain't got to stay on that long enough. You know, the power of the P-U-S-S-Y. Let me tell you something. If the P-U-S-S-Y don't have some G-A-M-E presiding over the P-U-S-S-Y, then that P-U-S-S-Y still won't make it to the destination called success because ain't no G-A-M-E in it. And if it ain't no G-A-M-E, ain't going to be no G-A-I-N. All right. Wynn said that all hoes care about what some nigga wanting them and, you know, their hair looking good. Now, I will say that we do have some old dizzy, Dickie Simpsons looking ass bitches that need to go to Google and search for their mind, and you know what I mean, they silly. And you know, all they do care about is a bunch of meaningless ass shit. I can't neglect the fact that there is a population like that. But you do have your population of women within the lifestyle of pimping and hoeing that know about real estate, know about credit. They're interested in credit. They're interested in property. They're interested in having, you know what I mean, a good amount, you know what I mean, of credibility in the streets, credibility with the pimping. You know what I mean? So no, we can't categorize every female within the population, because when we judge the population by the bad representation that we see, we get the wrong definition and vision about that population of people. Okay, moving on. DMX said, once you in this game, you are in it for life. It's going to take you for a ride, and once it does, the only thing you can do is trust your money. I don't like that. I don't like that statement. That's a stupid statement. I told you, if the signal is bad, just click out and click in it again. Hit the like button. We should have already been over 300 likes. But you know what I mean? He said, I'm going to say it again. Once you're in the game, you are in it for life. It's going to take you for a ride. And once it does, the only thing that you can do is trust in money. Now, you know what I mean? Let me show you where once you're in the game, you are in it for life. Let me say this. What should have been said was, when a pimp or hoe elevates to the next stage of life, or elevate to the next stage of life, the game that they got from the game that is within them shall never depart. So whether I'm a preacher, motivational speaker, an evangelist, evangelizing, helping people realize whatever, this game that I got from the game will never depart from me. As King David said, thy word have I hid in my heart that I might not sin against thee. That's the same way that this game, once this game is imputed, transmitted, implanted, deposited within you, it does not depart from you. A pimp can get into 10 car accidents in a row. And I'm here to tell you that even if he has, you know, some brain malfunctions, he's still going to have, you know what I mean, some game about himself. It's just in his spirit. He's wrapped up, tied up, and entangled up in the game. He's anointed by the game, appointed by the game. The reason why the Apostle Paul was more effective than the other ministers, because the Apostle Paul had more game than the other ministers. That's why, along with the anointing. But we can move on. And the trusting of money, we don't trust money. We trust in our game. We trust in the uncommon information. We trust in principle. We trust in manhood. That's what we trust in. Because we realize that if we trust in our manhood, if we trust in our principles, if we trust in the uncommon information, which is this game that is within us, we understand that small shit like money just comes with the territory of us making small deposits of loyalty and great deposits as we continue to the game. As you stay involved, you evolve. And all we do is increase in love and respect and loyalty to the game. And integrity, honesty to the game. So, no, we don't trust in money. We don't trust in green papers with dead hypocrites on it. So that was false. Now, I hate to say it, but it was already over for me when the film started, because she said, every time I wake up in the morning, you know, the first little face I would want to see, you know what I mean, was sweet little Nikki. And by me working for my dad, you know what I mean, I would have money and you know, I would just want to spend money on her. I would just want to spend money on her. That was the exact words. I would just want to spend money on her. Yeah, sweet little Nikki is the white girl. Destiny is the stripper, and Sweet Little Nikki is the white girl. Win is Keke Palmer. You know what I mean? Kenny is the fake dude I'm gonna talk about later on. $4.99 coming from my brother Extended Clips. Appreciate that, family. But you know what I mean? When I get up, I would just want to see Sweet Little Nikki. And I would just want to spend my money on her. Lost me. Lost me. You know what I mean? Lost me. That lost me. Period. You know what I mean? Right now we're talking about this game. Keep your questions and statements on this game. All that other shit is other shit right now. Hold on. Yeah, about me working for my daddy. She said, about me just working for my daddy, I have money, and I would just want to buy her shit. I'm like, look at this. I said the spirit of tricking was starting with this little girl early. But now I'm just playing. But follow that scene when she said I would just want to spend money on her. And then when you see that scene, I want you to remember that scene of the movie. And then I want you to understand why she was in the strip club making it rain. Because later on in the film, she gonna make it rain on Destiny. So wait a minute. You a pimp and you making it rain, which I'm gonna talk on because she did some things that a lot of you niggas that call yourself pimps is doing today. What she did in that strip club is what a lot of you niggas that call yourself pimps is doing. Now I can say that, and I'm gonna speak on that as well. What she did in that part, was she in there with the stripper, a lot of you niggas think you got some slick ass tactics. You think you doing something slick. You think this is pimpish. I'm here to tell you that you're not doing nothing pimpish. You're doing something trickish, and you're doing what's in you. Hold on. There we go. I posted it again. Hit that live button right now. By all means, hit the live and like button right now. We should have been over 300 likes. The more likes, the more people will come up in here. And I told you, we got enough ugly ass guys in the comment section. What I'm talking about, we need women up in here. So by all means, get the ladies up in here. You know what I mean? Get them up in here. I want them to disagree. I want them to come up in here and say, that's not true, Sin. I'm a pimp. You know, I want that. Now, her coming to see, yeah. Now watch this. I can rush past that part. But okay, after she sit up there and spend money on Sweet Little Nikki, she come back and see DMX dead. She see her father dead. Okay? So when she sees her father dead, you know what I mean? Her mom, they like, you got to be strong. You got to be strong for her. Her mama gonna sit up there and say she grabbed the baby. And I can agree with this part because a lot of you goofy bitches, you know what I mean, that don't have no wisdom, don't no type of womanhood. That's why I say it's a difference between a female and a woman. But she grabs this little baby and she said, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do that? What we gonna do that? That's that. If some of y'all was to lose your mama, which is the grandmother of your baby, or the baby daddy, some of y'all grab your child, your little 4 or 5-year-old child, and say, what we gonna do now? What we gonna do now? And the child got more sense than you got. DJ, thank you. Good looking man on the 20. Spit that wisdom. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. But what we gonna do now? You know, that was weak. Typical response of a weak bitch. Kiki said after her father died. Yeah, now this was one of the gayest parts of the film. I said, yeah, this is a lesbian movie for real. This is a dyke ass movie for real. This is a faggot ass bitch for real. This is a Nicki Minaj film for real. You know what I mean? Seriously. This shit was so gay. Give me a second. Hold on. The moment when she said, I'm gonna say the part first, but you should already know where I'm going. You know what I mean? Hold on, man. There we go. But you know what I mean? You should already know where I'm going. When the film starts, after DMX died, she said, you know, and he was gone, and I had to continue on, and now the girls are mine. I'm gonna protect them. I'm gonna take care of them. You know, pimp shit. That's what the bitch said. That's what the bitch said. You know what I'm saying? Whenever females or women try to be like men, or whenever a bitch try to be like this pimping, I can't even lie about that. That shit crazy. Bitches be looking stupid. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Matter of fact, I hate to say it, I'm just gonna play a little bit of it. But when that bitch sat up there and did that, when she said, I'ma protect him. Hold on. Matter of fact, I forgot to take it off there. Bam, there we go. But when that bitch sat up there and said, yeah, you know what I mean? I'ma protect them. I got them now. As gay as the movie is, they had they had the letters pimp, P-I-M-P, they had every letter in pink. And as soon as you seen that shit, this should have came on. Hold on. That's the music that they should have played immediately, because that's how gay the shit was. That's the moment. Yeah. And my father died, and I had to continue without him. I had to keep on going. I had to keep mashing. I had to take care of them. They was my girls now. And as soon as she said that, you know, pimp shit. Hey, I gotta keep it real. That's what should have came on, because that's how gay this shit was. You know what I mean? Should have came on with the Nicki Minaj then. The letters was in pink. Yeah, I had to protect them. I had to watch over them. I said, I got them now. You know, pimp shit. I'm thinking to myself, if you gonna sit up there and play some pimp shit, you know, if men had did it, you know, if sin had did it, yeah. And after the bitch put the money in my hand, and when she chose me, I'll never forget the day. Hold on. And when she sat up there and put that little 250 in my hand, instantly, I felt like this. You know, men, we would have did the shit like this.
It takes a nigga that's hard from the start.
That's how we would have came in.
To meet a bitch, smack her down, then return.
You know what I mean?
It's all in the gap.
Men, we would have came in like that. You know what I mean? But they had this soft ass beginning. Pimp shit. And after she say pimp shit, I ain't see one thing that was pimpish. Not a goddamn thing. Come on, man. Get them likes over 300. There's 417 people watching me right now. The least y'all can do, man, is get more people in here. Share this. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. But, okay. Then when the ping, after that, I said I was going to see. Looking like. Yeah. Now, what irritated me was the moment when they do the little fag ass shit with the bitch, with the whole, when they did that, when that pimp shit, the moment that she said pimp shit, why they show Kiki looking dusty as hell with a Predator hairstyle, the bitch looking like Predator and shit, and she playing basketball with a bunch of more handsome ass bitches? Somebody help me understand that. Why is it that when she said, you know, pimp shit, all of the, you know, okay, we finally get to see some pimping going on. Oh, they about to come with some game. It's about to be hella shit spitted in this. Talking about women can't sit up there and spit this game. Hey, now, they about to bring the game. And as soon as this bitch sat up there and said pimp shit, we see dusty ass bitches on a fucking basketball court playing basketball. Every bitch look musty. Every bitch look tired. Every bitch that you seen on the basketball court look like they could have been with Nature Boy. Every bitch that you seen on the basketball court with Kiki up in the damn Pimp movie, when they was on the basketball court, These are like nature boy bitches. You know what I mean? And those that don't know who nature boy is, it is what it is. But I'm just being real. Every bitch look dusty. What you mean pimp shit? I thought we was gonna see a ring, a chain, some money counted, or some fly shit. You know what I mean? What the fuck is this? Brandon, good looking, man. Is this a review or a roast? Both. Rebuking service. You know when I come through, it's rebuke. Come on now. Scriptures say, you know what I mean, rebuke them openly. You know what I mean? Rebuke is better than secret love. It's rebuking service, baby. I'm coming in with like the prophet Samuel. I'm coming like Elijah, baby. I'm coming with the sword for this foolishness that they trying to bring in here. Okay, now, after that goofball ass shit, and we seeing dusty ass bitches playing ball, and then they get into a fight, and she beat the girl up. I was like, damn. So when she said pimp shit, was pimp shit playing basketball and beating up a woman on a basketball court? But at the same time, this script was written by a lesbian, not by somebody that's the ism, but somebody that's involved in lesbianism. And then the executive producer is Lee Daniels, which is a flaming hot Cheeto homosexual. So okay, we getting what we supposed to get. All right, it is what it is. But oh yeah, I have to add this in. The soundtrack is trash. I heard like one song in the beginning when DMX and them are sitting at the table playing. That sounded decent, but for the most part, the soundtrack is trash. So the film is trash, the music is trash, trash. Okay, Nikki was supposed to be. Oh, let me say this. I felt bad. That's why for this film, we gonna call her Sweet Little Nikki. Okay? Her name is Sweet Little Nikki. Okay? Because my heart was hurt to see the snow like this. This beautiful lily white girl just out here, just in the wilderness. She should be mashed on. She should be with a well-polished Harvard University pimp. But instead of being with a real, for real pimp, she's sitting over there, you understand me, messing with a woman. She messing with a woman. My heart was hurt. Somebody bring me just pray for me. It really hurt my heart to see the snow just out here looking goofy. And what really hurt my heart is knowing that it's a pretty little white bitch right now. Some fine ass dark skinned bitch. Some fine ass brown skinned bitch, my color. Or some fine ass light skinned woman. Or some chop. You know what I mean? That's just green and just paying money to a woman. Or paying money to some male that conduct himself like a female. You know what I'm saying? Hurt my feelings, man. Fucked up. You know? But yeah, it just hurt me, man. Just see this white girl just out here knowing that she was supposed to be out here just mashing and going cross country with a pimp. And just to see you out here with this bitch with this predator hairstyle and she looking funky and y'all just kissing each other. Just weird. But anyway, this is a good example, right? Ending up in the wrong. Right, this is a good example of females being raised in the wrong environments and ended up in the wrong hands. Exactly. Nikki first got allowed prostitutes to work. Now, to show you how gay this film is, when Sweet Little Nikki run out of the store and she come to talk to Kiki, Kiki sat up there and she said, you know what I mean, yeah, hold on. There we go. Kiki sat up there and she say, you know, Sweet Little Nikki sat up there and said, are we going to the party tonight? You know, we got a party because she noticed it was a mark on her face. So she sat up there and she said, yeah, you know what I mean? You got a mark, you know, on your face and all of that. She said, is it going to hurt too much, you know what I mean, for you to go to this party? You know, because they was going to a little party. She said, no, I'm going to end up, she said, oh, no, I can't make it. this tonight I gotta let the girls work. I got the girls working tonight. Now listen to the way that sounds. I got the girls working for me tonight. The girls I got the girls working tonight. So if the girls was working every night, you would have never said that. You would have never said that. That don't make no sense. If you sending a bitch every goddamn night, or sending your bitches every goddamn night, ain't no way in the world that you gonna sit up there and you say, oh yeah, damn, I'm sending the bitches tonight. So this let me know that, see, I pay attention to everything. Because if you were sending a bitch every night, this wouldn't even came out your mouth. You would a motherfucker would have never said no shit like, oh damn, I gotta send my hoes tonight. Or my hoe, oh, this tonight I'm on my hoe. So this mean, wait a minute, that you don't send them every night. That conversation would have never existed. See, I pay attention. You gotta just pay attention. That conversation would have never existed if them bitches was being sent every fucking night, every day. If them bitches was being sent every goddamn day, this conversation would have never happened. So that let you know that them bitches could do whatever they want to do when it comes to a bitch. I don't care how hard a bitch make it seem like she's supposedly doing something. But whenever a female try to do, because a woman ain't gonna do it, but whenever a female that professes to be a woman try to do what a man do, I want to let you know that it's a facade. It's a facade. It's a facade. Okay? And she's never going to sit up there and do, you know what I mean, what, you know what I mean, a man, you know what I mean, could do. She'll put on an Oscar Award performance like she can, or everything is cool to you, but in all honesty, no, she not. You just got to pay attention. She can't do that. A man can't be a woman. The same way I laugh at a woman trying to be a man, I laugh at men I laugh at males who profess to be men that try to be like females or a woman. That's a waste of time and an abomination. So, okay, moving on. Watch this. She said that, yeah, I could go to the party, but yeah, I'm going to be there tonight. So basically at this time, if you pay attention to the film, Nikki was not hoeing. Well, none of them was hoeing. Nikki wasn't prostituting, wasn't prostituting in the beginning of the film. In the beginning of the film, she was just the boo thing. So, so-called Pimp, Kiki, is sitting over there being girlfriend, fake boyfriend and girlfriend with this bitch while sending the prostitutes. So already this is not the pimping. For so many reasons. It's gonna, man, I'm gonna do my best to get through this film. But it's so many things that was just unpimpish from the beginning to the end. Damn near this whole fucking film was unpimpish. It'd take me an eon to sit up there and preach on every goddamn thing, minister to your mind about every goddamn thing that was unpimpish in this film. You know what I mean? So she boyfriend and girlfriend, well, girlfriend and girlfriend over here, but then you sitting over there presiding over prostitutes over here. This is hypocrisy. This is not the pimping. This is not the pimping at all. You know what I mean? But let's continue. Okay. Hold on. Oh, yeah. And when they end up going to the goddamn party, the party ended up being gay as hell. Because, and it was just, very comical, because at the party, Nikki ends up dancing you know what I mean, with the two guys, two little square motherfuckers in the film. So sweet little Nikki is dancing with two square little motherfuckers at the damn party, and so-called Pimp Kiki feels some kind of way about it. You could just discern the look in her eye that she feels some kind of way seeing sweet little Nikki dancing with the two square motherfuckers. But you supposed to be this pimping. I'm saying this to say this. A female could never change the way God created her. She's the embodiment of the emotions. So you got to understand that within this lifestyle, there's going to be some things that's going to transpire that is going to require somebody to mentally respond and not emotionally react. And I'm sorry, there are certain circumstances that, you know, a female is always going to reveal what she is, a goddamn female. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Stop. Before I even go there, another gay ass part. You know, matter of fact, I can stay at the film and I'll just attack that later. But, okay, at the party, she comes up to the two motherfuckers that's having this lame ass conversation about sweet little Nikki. And they're like, man, I seen you all over her, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, she gave me head. She let me hit. They sitting over there talking to each other. And Kiki, old lame ass, come up and she said, was the head as good as they say that it is? And you know, it was alright. It was alright. Oh, then y'all need to get y'all money back. She called herself manipulating them, and they went for her. Y'all need to get y'all money back. And she said, and they sat up there and said, oh man, we didn't pay for it. And after, you know what I mean? I already said that, Levi. You repeating what I said. You know, after basically that was said, you know what I mean? She sat up there and said, well, y'all need to be paying. Y'all need to be paying $20 each. Oh my God. When I seen that part, $20 each. And said it like it was some boss shit. You know what I mean? For real. Said it like it was some boss shit. Said it like she was motherfucking Nino Brown from New Jack City when he said we taking over the Carter. When the bitch sat up there and said that I'm about to charge $20 each, she sat up there and said that like Nino in New Jack City was taking over the Carter. Like this was a boss move. This was on some Puff Daddy, Steve Wynn, Ted Turner ass type shit. It was just some boss shit. And, you know, she showed the gun, ended up breaking their ass for $20. Then she come outside. And this is when Nikki, sweet little Nikki, sat up there and she said, you know, you see the way that they look at me. You see, you should just, you know, because Kiki had sat up there and said that they were broke. So she broke their ass and she was mad as hell what happened. But she was broke because she spent the money that they was making on her mama getting out of jail. So after she bailed her mama out of jail, Kiki's broke. And after sweet little Nikki hears it, she's compelled. She's like, well, we got to get that back. You know what I mean? You might as well let me do that. You know what I mean? You see the way they look at me. And this so-called pimp, Kiki, she said, I don't want nobody touching you like that. Listen, no, get out your foot. And then she holds the pimp, the so-called pimp's face, like a little bitch. Well, she is a little bitch. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody touching you like that. And then she touched her face. Look, it's just business. It's just business, okay? That's all it is. It's just business. And she sat up there and was like, man, this movie was such a joke. This movie was a joke, man. You know what I mean? It was just a joke. You know what I mean? She looking like she want to cry and all of this shit. You know what I mean? Because the bitch want to sell some pussy. But before I get into sweet little Nikki going on her first date and this bitch, you know what I mean, happy, you know, over the little 700 little change that she got. What was one of the most hilarious parts of the film is when Kiki is in the room trying to check these bitches like she's some pimping. That was one of the most comical parts of the film. That bitch said, get up, get out the bed. You sleeping on my time. It's motherfuckers on the corner right now. Yeah, let me get up. It's motherfuckers on the corner right now. You need to be out there. The bitch sat up there and said, TikTok, your pussy's on my clock. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. That's what the bitch said. She said, TikTok, your pussy's on my clock. You know what I mean? That's what the bitch said. TikTok, your pussy's on my clock. That's what the bitch said. You know what I mean? So when the bitch said up there, right, exactly. I ain't never heard no, hey, bitch, get your motherfucking ass up. Yeah, TikTok, your pussy's on my clock. You know, what? What? I ain't never even heard, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, get your dusty ass up. What the fuck you said, P? Yeah, bitch, get your motherfucking ass up. Yeah, TikTok, you're on my clock. You understand me? Like, what? Who wrote this part? Well, Christine. And a faggot ass dude. You know, I don't even feel comfortable calling him a nigga. I just don't. But it is, yeah, matter of fact, what did she say? Yeah, the bitch said, you gotta bust your ass the same way that I bust my ass for you, Bodiquas. Y'all gotta bust, y'all ass the same way that I bust my ass for you, Bodiquas. You know? Right, I know y'all gonna be laughing about that all night. TikTok, your pussy's on my clock. Yeah, hit the like button right now. Come on, let's get them likes to 400, man. Everybody hit the like button. The more likes, the more people. Hit the like button. That button is like this. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button right now. But, okay. After that little gay ass line, she's in the car with her mother. I can run through this. Her mom ends up laughing at her because her mom knows that she's not a pimp. I mean, truth be told, you know what I mean? Her father wasn't no pimping either. But, you know, the mom sat up there and was like, you ain't no pimp. You know what I mean? You just got a whole bunch of girls out there, you know what I mean, doing $5 dates. That's what the mama said. The mama even laughed at her. I remember when we just got this car and we still got this dusty motherfucker. The mama even roasting her. The mama roasted the shit out of her. You know what I mean? Okay, so she said, yeah, rich instructor minor. Another thing that I want you to pay attention to. You gotta think beyond the average. Another thing that this film wanted to do was paint men, the so-called man pimp. And what is the most common face for the pimp? The black face, the black man. In other words, the nigga. So they wanted to make the black man, they wanted to make the male representation of pimps look like they only care about money. Money, from DMX to Kenny, from statements that was made by her little friend with the afro. They try to make it seem as if the only thing that the male representation of the game, which is the pimping, you know what I'm saying, is interested in is money. But when you look at Kiki, they make it seem like Kiki cared about love and kindness and, you know, we coming together, you know what I mean, to fulfill our dreams, and we just gonna get together, me, you, and sweet little Nikki, and, you know, get the rest of the girls to get what we need to be in life and all that shit. Pay attention. Wanted to all of these lesbian, dyke ass, Me Too movement ass films, it's to basically diminish. It's to motherfucking, you understand me, abolish the black man, to minimize the black man, to crucify the black man, to make the black man look like he ain't shit, to make the black man look like all he care about is money. He don't give a fuck about whether the bitch die or not. That's the only thing that they always put out about the black man. He's a manipulator. He's a con artist. But the woman, look how they try to see, not only are they the enemy trying to switch roles. Come on, help me, gang. He trying to basically give the female the position of the black man. But not only that, destroy the image, the credibility, the integrity of the black man to the black woman. So the one that's even thinking about being a prostitute, well, if I was to do it, I'm pretty sure I'd do it myself, because I'm smart. I wouldn't pay no pimp. I'll do it myself. But I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like the way Kiki was looking. And if I was to, get somebody to look after me, I want somebody who loves me, not just my money. I want somebody who cares for me, not just about my money. So the best thing for me to do is not be with a man, because the men, they only care about money. So if I was to get protection, if I was to get guidance, if I was to get love, kindness, when I'm in the spirit of weakness, and I need the spirit of meekness at that time, I need to be with a woman, because I'm sensitive and I need somebody who has the spirit of sensitivity that understands my feminine needs, my sensitive needs. I need a woman. See the devilation that he's trying to give to the population of females that's entertaining the thought about becoming a prostitute? The blind leading the blind. And by the blind leading the blind is predestined to go to a destination called nowhere fast. Look at the individual that they chose for the male, for the pimp. Look at it. And I'm going to get on with his character, but they were trying to, because you got to understand the way you see things, that's not the way the squares is going to see things. The people who are ignorant of the subculture, the rules and regulations of the game, some of them, to some people, this is going to be their first film for prostitution. This is going to be their first film about pimping and hoeing. And you got some little young girl, the first so-called pimp movie that they going to see is Keke Palmer. And they're going to receive that poison, that devilation in their minds, and they're going to start entertaining the thought about being a pimp. And they're going to find themselves in the same destination as the so-called pretty hoe is in right now. Getting ready to serve a minimum, not a maximum, a minimum of 15 years. This game, the rules and the regulations of the game was made to protect you. There's a reason why they exist. Follow them so your dumb ass don't go to prison. Follow them so your dumb ass don't get killed. Follow them so you don't get a sexually transmitted disease. Follow them so you don't choose the wrong male, professing to be a man and a pimp. Follow them so you don't end up being a dumbass bitch paying a dumbass bitch. All right, moving on. Let me see. Oh, another thing that I didn't bring out. Notice that when Kiki was having the conversation with sweet little Nikki outside, she said, "Why are you acting like a jealous boyfriend? Why are you acting like a jealous boyfriend?" Those of us that know about the lifestyle of pimping and hoeing, we know that pimps don't conduct themselves like jealous girlfriends or boyfriends. So this movie is totally contrary to the pimping and hoeing. Okay, we can move on past that. Okay, hold on. Now we can get to this part. Sweet little Nikki disrespected Kiki's mother right in front of her. Do you remember that part? Those that seen the movie. Sweet little Nikki disrespected Kiki's mother right in front of Kiki. Okay? They was actually, you know what I mean, in the room, in the bed, sleep. And she was like, oh my God, could you make her be quiet? And she's like, Mom, could you go to bed? Mom, like, whatever she got to say to me, she can say it. Whatever she got to say to me, she can say it. She can say it right now. And as they sitting over there continuing on with that foolishness, they come in the hallway. I mean, not the hallway, the so-called living room. I don't know what the fuck that was. But when they come in there, the mother says, didn't your father, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think the father ended up dying and the mother killed herself. So when she said, I don't know why you ain't killed yourself. And then that's when, and I understand emotionally reacting, but she still should have got checked because it's still your mama. But it is what it is. But she sat up there and said, I'd rather kill myself than have you, you know what I mean, as a mother or live with somebody like you or something like that. But the point is, a pimp is not going to allow anybody to disrespect his mother. Period. Whether mama wrong, right? A man end up, telling mom, you know what I mean? Come on, mom, check that. And then check the bitch. You know what I mean? But when you a bitch, this type of shit happens. Bitches gotta let that shit ride, I guess. Hold on. Okay. Now, finally, we had sweet little Nikki inside of the car. Sweet little Nikki is getting ready to get down. And Kiki is giving destructions. And I said it right because she didn't give no instructions. She gave destructions. Okay? Complete destructions. Especially for somebody that's a novice to the game. With these destructions, the bitch is predestined to get killed. And she definitely ain't gonna make no goddamn money. Now, all this bitch told her to do was get the money up front, make the trick make the trick put the money on the dashboard, and make sure you count it. Listen to what I said. The instructions was get the money up front, make the trick put it on the dashboard, and make sure you count it. Never one time did I hear anything about protected sex. I didn't hear anything about, even when a trick wants to get masturbated, jagged off, he needs to have a condom on his dick. You know what I mean? No type of instructions on how to conduct yourself when these tricks be trying to slide the condom off and nut inside the bitch, endeavoring to spread the sexually transmitted disease. No type of instructions. What to do before even getting in a vehicle, what to look for inside the vehicle. Well, no type of instructions. I ain't gonna go on because some of you niggas don't even know it. It's ABC 1, 2, 3. It is. A lot of you motherfuckers that profess to be pimps don't even know it. Your knowledge is on the same level as Kiki and the damn tragedy that they call in the movie. But then she tells sweet little Nikki, a white bitch, a brand new white bitch. I want you to think about this for a moment. A white bitch. And she sat up there and told her $40 for a blow. 40, for those of you that's so green, you don't know what a blow is, for some head, to suck dick. So she want her to put a dick in her mouth for $40. And after the $40, $80 for 15 minutes. So within 900 seconds, he has time to fuck, get his dick sucked or whatever, because she didn't explain and put it in simplicity, didn't break it down. Because that's one thing, a pimp, a true informative representative of this game, when he get a fresh turnout, he's going to sit down with this woman to make sure that she understands. She has a complete, outstanding understanding about how to carry herself on the blade. Period. Do you know what I mean? Real talk. The snow. And for you niggas, because everybody ain't like me. Some of my P partners, they don't like black women. I'm just being real. I love them. I love black women. I love all women of all color, but I especially love black women. But some of my partners, they don't like black hoes. They don't like black women. They only into the snow. I got some of my P partners now. Seeing you would have been, man, you would have been doing this, man. You would just keep it straight snow, baby. Man, I went to snow, man, every time. Like my nigga Diamond used to say, he used to tease me and me and Freeze all the time. He'd sit up there and say, he said, man, it's polished. Hold on for a minute. Hey, baby. Hey, baby, I'm live right now.
What are you doing?
I just said I'm live right now.
You're live?
Yeah, baby, I'm talking right now.
Oh, man, let me go in there and look at you live.
Go ahead so you can see me.
Hey, am I going to see you this weekend?
That's if you want to see me this weekend. That's if you qualify to see me this weekend. But for right now, go in this live and come see me. I'm talking.
I'm going to see you.
All right, I got you. But, you know, he was like, Diamond used to sit up there and be like, man, you know what I mean? The way you and Freeze is, man, y'all clean cut, well polished. Y'all not like the other niggas, man. You know what I mean? Girlfriend, come on, that all. You know what I mean? That's a broad that just like any other broad, she want to see me. You know what I mean? But you best to believe. Well, you know what? You correct. That is a girlfriend. Well, excuse my square ass. Yes, that is. Yes, I am the greatest square in the world. Show for show, that's a girlfriend. You know? Hold on. There we go. Bam. But yeah, that's one of the girlfriends. That's going to be one of my future girlfriends. You know what I mean? She keep talking to me. She definitely going to be one of my future girlfriends. You know, that's why I say if you qualify. You know what I mean? But, you know, getting back, you understand me, to this motherfucking game. Good looking good as always. Look at you. Yeah. See, just like, I ain't gonna say her little name, but she know. That's what I like. I like when the strippers, the women who only said that I only, you know, was going, I know she probably looking at me now, saying that she was never gonna pay anybody. She was never gonna be with anybody. But now you find yourself looking at this old shiny faced church boy, you know, and this old motherfucking, you understand me, what we used to call this, you know what I mean, not Listerine strip. Nigga got the Listerine shirt and tie on. You looking at this old Listerine shirt and tie wearing motherfucker. You know what I mean? Now you find yourself coming in town talking about, am I gonna see you? Yeah, you know, you can see me, baby. You just gotta, their president said you just gotta come correct. But getting back, Diamond used to say, man, you supposed to be with the snow, man. The snow. You and Freeze supposed to be with the snow, man. You ain't supposed to have nothing but the snow, man. No black bitch around, man. And you know me, anybody that know me, before and after the game, I was just always into black women. Of course, I had the snow. Still cool with the snow. But, you know, I just couldn't, black women, man. Couldn't get away from it. You know, some just, you know, they just got a thing with the snow. You know, man, however you want to pimp, that's on you. But for those who preside over the snow and do it well, for you to see this film, I already know, you know what I mean? Hold on. Oh, well, blessings, bro, but come on. For those of you, let me do this for you. Hold on. No disrespect, bro, but don't even say that name in my comment section. But I appreciate your message though. Blessings to you. But no, don't say that. Don't put that blasphemy in my comment section. But any of my mods, whenever you see false alert in the comment section, by all means, you have all rights to remove the comment. You got all rights to remove the comment. I don't even want to see it in my comment section. I don't go over to the channel. I don't know what's going on. I could care less. You know what I mean? That channel needs me. Without me, it's not gonna survive. That's my channel too. All them little channels that talk about me, direct or indirect, they're my little channels. But just letting that be known that I know that for some individuals that really be presiding over white hoes, to see this lily white bitch with this old big head ass black bitch that look like she got this predator hairstyle with the 6 head, you know what I mean? Like, I know this shit, you understand me, was pure fuckery. You know what I mean? It was pure fuckery. I know you didn't like it. You know what I mean? I'm talking to my P partners that's been pimping on the snow for years. That's known to knock snow, known to have white hoes, man. You know what I mean? I know it really hurt your feelings to even see this. Because I even saw, I watched it, you understand me, this morning with the homie. You know what I mean? Freeze came over. Freeze seen the shit with me. And when we seen the shit, that nigga Freeze, man, damn near threw up. You know what I mean? Because anybody know Freeze? Yeah, Freeze done had bitches, you know what I mean, and other colors and shit. But Freeze is known for having snow. Freeze is known for Mexican bitches. Yeah, he fuck with the black and all of that. You know what I mean? But, if Freeze had some yak in his hand, if he was a yak type of nigga that drink yak, like Diamond used to say, oh, man, I almost spilled my yak, man. Oh, man, oh. When that nigga Freeze just seen this lily white girl, just with this predator-looking ass bitch got Kiki leading her, Freeze wanted to damn near throw up. You know what I mean? Because when you really about that life and you love that life, and this what you do, and to see this shit, your life being made fun of, man, it's a vexation to your spirit, man. We have to pause for the cause, man, a few times, because that's how abominable the shit was. But moving on. Okay, yeah. When Nikki went out to go work, that was the best definition of comedy. As I said, she gave destructions. She told a white bitch $40 for head and $80. First of all, number one, you know me, and black women know me well. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna tell that shit to Nan bitch. You know what I mean? We wasn't even saying that when we first came in. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, I don't know who put that in there, but to each his own. 40 for head and 80 for 15 minutes. Let me see. Yeah, and the whole time while sweet little Nikki is working, Kiki is sitting over there working out. The bitch in the room losing her goddamn mind. This bitch doing sit-ups in the bed. This bitch on this motherfucking doing sit-ups on a nasty motel floor. You know what I mean? The bitch sitting over there losing her goddamn mind. Thinking about, you understand me, who this bitch sucking and fucking on. You know what I mean? Bitch doing sit-ups, bitch sitting over there hitting the wall, all type of shit, drinking. You know what I mean? Bitch ready to listen to Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, Missing You, all type of shit. Okay, hold on. Bam. Now, what I do want to bring out is notice how when sweet little Nikki comes in the room after doing those dates, the bitch didn't even sit up there and break the bitch first. Okay? So before she could break the bitch, before she sat down and got a report on what was done, she didn't even ask her for a whole report on what was done within the dates. First of all, she a novice, you a novice. How you think you gonna learn? Just like hoes learn from the pimpin'. The pimpin' learn, you understand me, by listening to the horn. Because the pimpin' ain't physically out there performing dates. You know what I mean? So You said what? No disrespect, bro. You got to get blocked just for that comment. You got to get, come on. We don't even play that over here. And I know you probably going to be the ones now to go to one of them channels that dislike me and talk about me all the time just because you got blocked. But, you know, you had to get blocked just for asking me that fugazi ass question. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but it is what it is. But yeah, you had to get blocked, bro. It is what it is. But you know, yeah, exactly. We don't play over here. That's for them other platforms. But as far as can a transformer choose? Hell the fuck no. But okay, she don't get no report on what transpired, what took place. The first thing once one sweet little Nikki walks in the door, the first thing that this punk ass bitch do is sit up there and start kissing the bitch. She ain't checked the trap. She ain't had a motherfucking hoe report. The first thing that this bitch do before sitting over there asking the bitch what took place, this is her first day out there, and her first day out there, you ain't found out what transpired on the date, what she went through with the trick, I mean, and anybody that's seen that shit, I know you laugh, because when the bitch first get in the truck with that with the trick, he said, well, first I want some head and then I'm gonna fuck you. Ain't that what he said? Those that seen the film know what I'm talking about. Soon as she get in the truck, the trick be like, go ahead and take your shirt. I want to see those titties. Okay, I see those titties. Well, first thing I want to do, I want to get my head. Then after I get my blowjob, I want to fuck you. I'm gonna fuck. That's the first thing he said. Those that know the film, you know what I mean? That's why I say it really takes something to be a hoe, even a prostitute. You know what I mean? It really takes something. You know what I mean? I just got to be 100. It really takes something for you guys to do what you do, because in all honesty, to deal with these different personalities, and not just that, but to deal with these different personalities. Hold on for a minute, because I'm posting this on IG. But to deal with all of these personalities and things, each and every goddamn day, people that sit up there and just irk your soul, and to go through this every day. Every goddamn day. Every day, not partially. Every day. You know what I mean? It truly takes something. So motherfuckers be say, yeah, man, you know, ain't nothing to do to hoe. Ain't nothing to do, man, ain't nothing to do a woman's job. Yeah, it's easy for motherfuckers to say the shit because he ain't doing it. But it takes something to do both. You know what I mean? But just to sit up there and let you know, to keep that thing 100, that was one of the most despicable scenes within the film. When that bitch set up, the first thing that she do, this bitch don't take a shower. This bitch don't sit up there, you understand me, and watch. Oh, if you want to watch the film, go hit it on demand. But you understand me? She ain't take a shower. She ain't sit up there and say, yeah, now go ahead and get your little sexy ass up in the damn shower. You know what I mean? Go ahead and get your little sexy ass in the shower. She didn't say that. You know what I mean? Didn't sit up there and say that. You know what I mean? Oh, now that you, or just, I'm so glad your fine ass made it home. I can't even lie. I was worried sick about you. But now that you're here, get your little fine ass in the shower so we can get to business. Didn't have none of that. Soon as this bitch just walk up in, she just kissing her. This bitch done had rubbers all in her mouth, magnums, lifestyles all in her mouth. For a bitch that don't like dick, I can't tell. This bitch done had motherfucking every condom that you can imagine in her mouth for this 760 big ones, as you getting ready to say. But after this whole little thing, this little escapade, you just slobbing the bitch down. You just kissing her. You kissing the shit out this bitch. No shower, no nothing. They just get right into it. And the sex scene was so hilarious. The sex scene was hilarious. Her pumping up and down and shit, you know what I mean, on this bitch. Like, it was cool. You know what I mean? Real talk. That was hilarious. Just sitting over there pumping and pumping like she was a real man. You know, like a real nigga when he cuff a bitch ass. You know, real niggas know what I'm talking about. How you sit up there and take that ass and you put it in your hand and you sit up there and get under the thigh and you sit up there and lock in and then you sit up there and dick the bitch down while you looking at it, not the handsome bitches. You know, all of us had some bitches that wasn't too cool. So, you know, she was thick as hell, so you had to bend the bitch over. You know what I mean? You had to sit up there, you understand me, and bend the bitch over. You know what I mean? So by you having to bend the bitch over, you know, you wasn't trying to look at her face. But the pretty bitches, the attractive bitches, the bitches that look good, that's fine as fuck, you know what I mean? Yeah, you didn't mind fucking her and looking into her little pretty ass face. Can't look too long, bitch, trying to make you come with all these fuck faces and shit. But for this bitch to actually try to play the role of a man and try to sit up there and display and manifest that masculinity in this where masculinity was a necessity, man, that shit was comedy. That shit was comedy, man. And I really laugh at bitches, you know, bumping pussies. Like, bitch, what is you doing? Now, if you a bitch that love head and you love, you know what I mean, you know, oral sex, and you was letting the bitch sit up there, you know what I mean, and taste you. I mean, I don't encourage that, but I mean, I can, you know, I don't condone it, but I understand it. You like oral sex. But when y'all be on top of each other, especially when she ain't on her 50 cent shit, she don't got the strap, and she moving up and down on you like she fucking you. This is comedy. And that scene was comedy. But no, she didn't lace the bitch, because real pimping, after especially a fresh turnout, a bitch that don't know what the fuck she doing, when she come in, pimping gonna sit down with her, go on a whole little mental safari with the woman to find out what she's ignorant of, what she did completely wrong, so he could correct the bitch. But how could you correct her if you don't listen to her? And we didn't see none of that. So if this is your tutorial, ladies, or even guys, oh my Lord, being inspired, if this is your tutorial, you going to jail, you going to prison, you going to the graveyard real fast. This shit'll get you killed. This shit'll get you arrested. Okay, hold on. Okay. Bam, there we go. Now, another thing I didn't bring up before I leave on, she was only out there for 4 hours. Now, anybody with common sense that ain't common would have said, if my bitch got $760, not even if you a pimp, just a hustler, a true hustler, and you made $760, she generated $760 within a 240-minute period, what are you going to do? You're going to be compelled to send her motherfucking ass out there again. So if the bitch is a smoke, if she like to smoke weed or a cigarette or whatever, you know what I mean? You might do that, or, you know, might eat a meal with her or something like that. But you about to send, I'm talking even about hustlers. I'm not even talking about a pimp. As soon as the bitch came in with $760 within 4 hours, I think that you would at least, especially a common level hustler, you'd be like, man, you brought me $760. Man, we 240 away from 1,000. So I know you could get that 1,000. I know you want your first day to be 1,000. I know you don't want to come up in here with $760. Come on, man. Man, you're 240 away from 1,000. You might as well go ahead and get that G-ball, baby. You know what I mean? And soon as she get that G-ball, damn, you 500 away, man, from 1,500. You know, most motherfuckers that begin, man, they don't make no damn 1,500. Bitch make 1,500. Damn, you only 500 away from 2,000. We might as well stay down. we might as well stay down, man, for this 2,000. You dig? Plus, you know what I mean. I seen something. Yeah, I seen something that looked right on you. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You look good, but you don't even know how good you look. You know what I mean? Until you get this. When I seen this, I was like, my God, I got to have this for you. You know what I mean? I got to have this for you. So yeah, we got to get 2 racks because I got a lot of things to go. Plus, I got a lot of places I want to take you to. Come on, man. Who wrote this shit? I can't even lie to you though. As I watched this dumbass film, I checked myself because I was like, damn, with all these lame ass films that's coming out and with the bullshit that they coming out with, I really need to start writing films. You know, writing songs, writing a book, that's cool, but I need to start writing films. Because that's where some cool dough at. Because it didn't take nothing if you watch the film, you will see that it didn't cost no money to do this. You know what I mean? All it takes is a little money here and there, but this didn't cost nothing. I was like, man, if they writing this bullshit and they like this shit and think it's a masterpiece, they would love my mind. Plus, I ain't gonna disrespect this game. So yeah, I need to start writing films. But anyway, it was an idea. Oh yeah, by the way, I gotta slide everything. To go to work outside, that wasn't Kiki's idea. That was Sweet Little Nikki's idea. And she even confirms it. You know what I mean? Jap, you already know what it is. That's my loved one. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Hit the bell button over my brother. That's Chicago right there. Minister Jap Pulpit Podcast. Let's help Jap get where he's supposed to be. If Jap had never lost his channel, Jap would be at 50,000 subscribers right now. But some old hate motherfucker sat up there and flagged my bro shit, and he ended up losing his shit. So in your spare time, I need for all y'all to sit up there and go to Minister Jack Pulpit Podcast, or even for those that's going to see this video after it's recorded, you know what I mean, to go over there and put in Minister Jack Pulpit Podcast and go over there, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, share every video, because it was a time when Jap was like damn near 10,000 people ahead of me. You know what I mean? So if Jap had never got hated on, Jap would probably be 50, 60,000 deep. Plus, he a lot more computer savvy than me, and he got all the equipment. So Jap would be what O'Shea is right now, you know, on the big channel. You know what I mean? Real shit. So, you know what I mean? Go make sure that you Minister Jap Pulpit Podcast, subscribe, like the videos, share. My bro David J that just said you dig. Make sure you go to his channel, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, share all of his shit. I don't know if Paulina is still in here, but Paulina got a channel. Go to Paulina's channel. Paulina, I think it's MBA. M is in money. MBA, Paulina Johnson, and go to her channel and hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the like button, share all her videos. Let's help her. She's been with the family for a minute. Because one thing about it, if this channel get destroyed and my family's channels get builded, my families can build me back up. So where you at today, you might not be there tomorrow. So all those who are not where you are, you need to help them get where you are and get further, because if you ever fall down, they can pick you up. A family standing tall together is worth more and more valuable than one motherfucking big head ass nigga standing alone. All right, getting back to this game though. So the bitch set up there, it was Sweet Little Nikki's idea to go outside and make the money, and it was Sweet Little Nikki's idea to stay at the hotel. Because if you remember Sweet Little Nikki, she said, ain't no sense of us going back to your mom's place. I like it here. It's so much better here. And she said, you know, can we stay here? And this old fag ass, square green ass, lesbian, dyke ass bitch, she sat up there and she said, wherever you are, I don't care. I just want to be wherever you are. You know what I mean? I just want to be wherever you are. That's what the bitch said. Wherever you are, it's okay. I was like, man, this This motherfucker, man, I knew before I even found out that the writer was a lesbian, I knew before Lee Daniels was behind this. I already knew that a homosexual had something to do with this. Because who would write this Winnie the Pooh ass shit but a fag and another fag ass bitch? Okay, continuing on. Kiki goes to go pick up money, you know what I mean, from minors. When you watch the film, you will see that Kiki is fucking with minors. So not only are you doing things contrary to the game, but you're knowingly, not ignorantly, no false identification, knowingly is fucking with minors. Kiki is fucking with minors in the film. This definitely sends out the wrong message. You cannot be a pimp and not have character. You cannot be a pimp and have no standards. You cannot be a pimp and not be a man first, as the great, incomparable, honorable Mel Taylor would say. Okay, moving on. She ends up picking up. Now watch this. This is another thing. You just got to pay attention. This is another thing that lets you know that Kiki was not lacing none of these bitches up, because even when she picks up the minor from school and she charges, I don't feel comfortable saying breaking, but after she gets money from the minor from school, she says, how you do? The little minor said, because I don't even feel comfortable calling a minor a bitch, but the little minor, the child, she says, I did a couple of blowjobs and one extra 20. I let a guy lick my ass. So that's why she gave her $100. So she did two $40 dates for blows. And this was a cute little minor. You know what I mean? This is a little minor who had marketability. So not only are you in the wrong for sending this minor, knowingly sending this minor, the minor ain't lying to you. You picking the minor up from school. You know, everybody watching Barney and shit, they coming outside. So the minor is in front of you, you know what I mean? You know that it's a minor. But then the minor actually has marketability, and you sending this minor to suck and fuck for $40. She's sucking for 40, and got her ass licked for 20. And then you correct her after the fact. That's why I say she wasn't getting laced. Wasn't no lacing. Because when you laced, you know, real pimping started home. Pimping started home. And because pimping starts at home, instruction starts at home, when women go outside to fulfill the instructions that they were given from home, they're able to stay in pocket when it's time to stay in pocket. They're able to avoid the police when it's time to avoid the police. They're able to sit up there and walk to certain areas that the probability will be high for them to make a lot of currency because instruction starts at home. They're going to put a condom on a trick's dick every date that they have. Why? Because pimping instructions starts at home. She not going to get in the car with 2, 3, 4, 5 motherfuckers in the motherfucker. Why? Because instructions start at home. She not going to sit up there when a pimp driving by and he playing the best rap song. She ain't going to be bobbing her head to the music that's coming out of a pimp car. Why? Because pimping started home. Instruction started home. The pimping ain't got to sit up there and drive up to another P car and say, hey P, let the bitch work, man. You know what I mean? When the pimping is doing this job, I ain't talking about that other shit, but when the pimping is doing his job and sweating a hoe, he ain't got to be black ops to P and try to play omnipresent Mexican simping with the bitch. Why? Because instructions and pimping started home. It started home. It started home. You don't need to be sitting over there up and down the track talking to the bride and walking up and down the track with her like you some hoe. Why? Because pimping started home. And even when you want to put the training wheels on a bitch and keep an eye, you still going to be in an area, that's still awake, it's close to the bitch, but you're not going to be walking up and down the street with the bitch. Not at all. So, pimping started home. All of that you've seen, you know what I mean, in the car, I don't want you getting your ass licked because if you catch a disease, woo, 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 where she had given her instructions prior to her participating in any sexual activities, they wouldn't have had that discrepancy in the car because instructions would have already been given before she went out to go do whatever she was doing. This movie was, I hate to say it, on the comical side, it's almost competing against Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. And anybody know me, know that that's the funniest movie that ever existed. Freeze think it's Coming Home to America, but no. For me, the funniest movie in the world is Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. And I must say that this film is giving that film a run for its money. Hold on. All right, moving on. Okay. Okay, so basically, sweet little Nikki is making money. And so now you see Kiki rejoicing like she's making boss moves. The way that Kiki was outside dancing with them bitches and kissing sweet little Nikki, you would have thought that this bitch just hit a Gangsta Brown lick. The way that Kiki is outside dancing with these bitches and kissing sweet little Nikki, you would have thought that the bitch sit up there and hit a gorgeous Dre lick. The way that, you understand me, that this bitch is dancing and they just throwing Pampers and they sitting over there doing the cha-cha and all of that old goofy shit, you would have thought that the bitch hit a BG lick. You know what I'm saying? You would have thought that. And anybody that's been in the game, then you know the names already. You know the fame behind the name and you know the accumulation behind them situations. So you already know what I'm saying without me saying it. When you seen them dancing, you would have thought that, some millions had been hit or something. But all this bitch been doing is a few little regular dates. That's why that bitch said, ooh, 760 big ones. This a world record. Comedy. Disgrace. Too much playing. Too much, well, I can't even say too much equality because it was equality. But a hoe is not equal to the pimping, but a bitch is equal with a bitch. A woman is equal with a woman. A female is equal with a female. A fag is equal with a fag. But a woman ain't equivalent to a man. There is no woman on earth that's equivalent to a man. The least of the men is more valuable than the woman. I think that women are the gift of God, and I think that the gift of God should be treated like the gift of God, especially when she conducts herself like the gift of God. But the gift of God is not equivalent to the recipient of the gift of God, which is the woman. I've taught you guys that, and I'll teach it a little bit more later. But if you want some old soft ass tell you what you want to hear, type of shit to make you feel good and make you feel that we equal or make you feel that you superior, with the black woman is God, the black woman is pimp, and the black woman is this, black woman, you ain't shit, sit your ass down. White woman, you ain't shit, sit your ass down. Mexican woman, you ain't shit, sit your ass down. Jewish woman, you ain't shit, sit your ass. All you bitches of all color, sit your ass down. You ain't nothing, you understand me, to this game. This game is above you. Manhood is above you. And that's another reason I make young males prepare, not just with the information, but even look around. Do you see any female mods in my comment section? When you see them wrenches by them names, haven't you noticed that those are men? Haven't you noticed that those are young men? I don't have no young females running anything at my channel. Now, what my brother Freeze or Dre or whatever they do at their channel, that's what they do on their channel. But you ain't gonna see no female mods over at my channel. When you come in my shit, you're gonna always see men running shit. And even when I have events in the future and I invite you guys to come over, you know what I mean? And we all at one event, you know what I mean? Nice food, everybody having beverages, good music, fellowshipping. It's still gonna be men in charge of the event. Anytime where Sinful's name is mentioned, you ain't gonna see a woman running shit. Men always gonna be in charge, period. Because all my life, all I've been taught is order. 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 It's the natural order of God. So no, there won't be no females running shit. All women gonna know their place when Sinful to pee around. You know what I mean? All them other guys, them niggas is just deal makers and shit. They scared to, you know, they trying to be a bitch friend, befriend the bitch and all that old goofy ass shit. And they gonna tell all that soft shoe shit like she God and the pimping and all that old goofy shit, bitch. I'm not gonna tell you that dumbass shit. Okay. She came back. Okay, bam. Now we at the stripper part. Now, Destiny is played by the way, for those of you that have Instagram, check her out. She's an attractive woman. Her name is Vanessa Morgan. Vanessa Morgan plays Destiny. So when you see Kiki come in the strip club and you see her looking with the eyes of lust and the eyes of tricking, you see her looking at Destiny. Hit that like button right now. You know what I mean? Hit that like button right now. Come on, man. We need over 400 likes for sure, for sure. Hit the like button. If we only had 366 likes, get the likes up. Share this video. I want as many women to see this. Let's definitely make this video 2,000, 3,000 likes. Let's like this. Let's get this liked all over. I want all the dykes, lesbians, renegades, bitches that think they pimps. They need to see this. But Vanessa Morgan, you know, is a beautiful woman. Very attractive. You know. And if she's in the strip club, she dancing. But I got to keep it real with you. You know, as beautiful as she is, they could have got somebody else to play that role. That know how to strip. You know what I mean? Because anybody know anything about stripping, her stripping was terrible. The stripping that she did within the film when she dancing and Kiki just looking like that, you know what I mean? I want you to know that the stripping was horrible, amateur. You know what I mean? Any woman that knows how to dance, knows how to strip, she looked at the stripping and laughed. It like probably was like, what this bitch doing? She moving like a grandmother. Cause a real dancer, a real stripper know how to dance on top of motherfucking buildings. She know how to sit up there and spin her body around, put her motherfucking hands, feet on the wall, all type of shit. You know what I mean? A dancer, a stripper got to be in shape. You know what I mean? Period. And yeah, she was pretty, but dancing wise, no, I wasn't pleased. But anyway, getting to the game. Remember I told you that in the beginning, that trick spirit, and we saw Kiki, she said, you know, about me working for my father, I would just want to spend money on her. I would just want to, yeah. So we see that spirit now evolving. It has evolved. It now has manifested in the strip club. Because after Destiny danced, Kiki paid for a private dance. That's why you see her sitting on that motherfucking couch by herself. She's sitting in the VIP section. She paid to sit up there and get a dance from Destiny. And I know you guys been wanting me to do my how a pimp conduct himself in the strip club video, but I really wanted to do that with the pimping. And I wanted to do it with individuals that's in Miami, in Houston, that think that they the pimping, living off the earnings, and they do certain trick tactics to knock bitches out of the strip club. And I wanted them to come on the platform and intellectually, logically represent their views against me and probably 2 other representatives, 3 representatives that believe that know. The only thing that I've taught you guys in times past, when you are in a strip club, and I need to expound later on, but when a pimp is in a strip club, only person that a pimp gave some money to, that is acceptable, is pretty much, the lady that brought you your drinks. Do you know what I mean? The bartender. Or maybe you sit up there and paid the lady that, because me, I'm not into that. But certain pimps, they like to eat chicken wings, and I'm not eating no chicken wings and no meal in no strip club, but to each his own. But some, they like to eat chicken wings and food in strip clubs and things. So, they tip the waitress or whoever. And I don't look at that as trick shit. That's what you did. But honestly, me and my P partners, I don't know what you and your so-called P partners do, but when I'm in a strip club, I'm not even looking at strippers. I'm looking at my phone. I'm texting. I'm looking at social media. You got all these big booty, big titty bitches walking around, and I'm paying them no mind. And by me paying them no mind, I'm making damn near every stripper say, who is them fly ass niggas that suited and booted over there or whatever they in, and they just only talking amongst themselves, and they only sitting over there talking, they looking more into their phone. That irritates the fuck out of a stripper. She dancing all on pose, shaking her ass, and she come up to you and she asks you, can she have a dance? And you say, I appreciate you for coming over. You're very attractive, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of guys in here that would love to have a dance with you. However, no, me and the fellas, man, I just came to, fellowship with my partners, man, and, chop it up with my guys. And plus the homie right here, he new in town. We just showing him around, and we just having a gathering, man. We not trying to dance. You guys in relationships or something? Or you might have one bitch, y'all some pimps, huh? Because you will have women that come over there trying to spy out to see whether or not you the pimping, so the bitch can go back to security to get you kicked out. You know what I mean? So you have to watch what you say. You speak indirect but direct. Don't ever put yourself out there to be the pimp, because the bitch gonna run back to security to try to get you kicked out. So no, bitch, we just up in here, and as soon as I talk to the right bitch that got the right perfume on her called green, or a bitch that's looking at me too hard, that's too anxious to speak to me, I'm gonna have a great conversation about something that ain't got nothing to do with the game. Then I'm gonna convey the game, get the bitch mentally intrigued, and she gonna say it, or I'm gonna say it. She gonna let me know the security is looking at her, so she can't write her number down. I can't write my number down. But because I don't do drugs, I don't smoke, my memory is beautiful. People like Freeze. Freeze got a motherfucking heavenly memory. You know what I mean? Just say the 10 digits to me, and I'm gonna memorize it. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. As beautiful as my mind is, baby, I'm going to remember 10 numbers. Just say it to me. You know what I mean? Instead of, a lot of guys like to exercise Google, but, pimps like to exercise their mind. So, a bitch could say 10 digits And especially if it's a badass bitch, that's the best definition of marketability, you best to believe that the pimp ain't gonna sit up there and remember them 10 digits. And she will be getting a text message. Or, the pimp said his, and some kind of way she sent somebody out to get it or whatever. But pimping don't pay for VIP section. Pimping not gonna be in VIP with the bitch. Pimping don't receive private dances from the bitch. We don't do that. You will never see Sinful to P in the strip club. Listen, they want to fuck my name off so bad with anything and everything. Let's say if I had the baddest bitch in the strip club, the baddest, and to hide my image of me being a pimp and to compel tricks to spend money on my woman, I wouldn't even sit up there and throw money at my bitch that's up here stripping. And the reason why I would not throw any money at my bitch that's up here stripping, because there might be somebody that's jealous of me, envious of me, that don't really know me or just don't know that that's my bitch and don't really even care. He just want to say something to diminish and, abolish my name. He gonna sit up there and pretty much say, Sinful to P was up in the strip club tricking. So even if this is my bitch dancing in a strip club, I'm not even gonna throw no money at my bitch. Why? Because just like the scripture says, I'm not going to make provisions for my name to be evil spoken of. Have I tricked? No, but I gave the appearance of a trick just by throwing money at my bitch. And I'm different than all the other P's. I'm a spiritual man. I'm a backslider with the calling of a preacher, a minister on my life. So I understand things that them little dudes don't understand. So I don't even entertain the spirit of tricking. I don't even play with that. You know what I mean? If me and the bitch playing around and she dancing, you ain't never gonna see me throwing money at the bitch. And it could be my bitch, but I'm not even gonna play with that spirit. I don't even play with the spirit of tricking. So you ain't never gonna catch the pimping in the VIP room. You ain't never gonna see the pimping giving a bitch $100. I'll never forget, not gonna say his name, I love him dearly. But one of the P's, and he's a P, bless his heart, and he didn't receive a dance, he didn't have sex, but the brother was in error. Some of you are sincere, but you're just sincerely wrong. Okay? And this particular person that I'm talking about, he's well known, he's respected. But I told him that, I didn't like that. He made it known to me that he was going into strip clubs and he would actually pay for a bitch time. No sex, no dancing, but he wanted to basically talk pimping. He would be spitting game at the bitch. But he's still giving her money to sit down. Her time is being paid for. And I said, brother, that's the spirit of tricking. Whether you know it or not, you need to repent to this game, brother. That's contrary to this game. How did you feel so comfortable allowing money that one of your women sucked and fucked for under your instructions, gave you the money, and then you took money from one of your students and you gave money to a woman that has never paid you? And if you think that your game is so impeccable, if your game is so valuable, then why would you give a woman some money to listen to your anointed words? That's backwards to me. So that's why I say the people that y'all see up here, the people that y'all hold up with so much regard because of the car that he drives, or the house that he lives in, or how many women he got, or the money he counts, They little people to me. I don't see them guys like that. Do pimps make mistakes? Yes. But it's just certain common peace sense that you're supposed to have. We don't do that. Let me say that again. Pimps do not pay for interviews. Pimps don't pay to be in the VIP room. Pimps don't get dances from strippers. A pimp shouldn't. If he want to throw money on his bitch, he can throw money on his bitch. But I'll tell you this. There was one reputable, respectable pimp in the game that everybody knows and likes. And this one particular P, they tried to make him into a trick and say, man, that's such and such from American Pimp. And this one pimp, man, he from American Pimp. But when he was in Miami, he was in the strip club, and I seen money coming out of his hand, and he was just throwing it. He was profusely throwing it at this woman, man. And he just kept throwing money at her. And it was a whole Memphis crew. And I could not say anything out of my mouth to convince this Memphis crew that he was not tricking. Because the P that they was talking about, he was throwing. So all the money that he threw on his own bitch, you already know that he got all of the money back. But, you know what I mean? It don't matter. Make no provisions to make your representation or your communication evil spoken on. Think before you do something. Think about how people will see you doing what you're doing. So no pimp should be in no strip club throwing money out of his hand. No pimp should be in no strip club and the song, I beat the pussy up, and you a pimp and you got money in your hair like, oh. No pimp should be in the strip club and they tell him, it ain't tricking. It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking. And you in the back like, tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking. You shouldn't be, wait a minute, P, what you doing? We make no provisions for our representation to be evil spoken on at all. We don't do that. That's for them other niggas. The pimpin' don't do that. The pimpin' is in love with the game, and the pimpin' not gonna do nothing to disrespect his representation in the game or this game period in totality. Moving on. Hold on. But I had to stay there for a little bit because there's been so many misunderstandings about that. So anyway, the bitch sit up there. She receives a dance from Destiny. Destiny, she's giving Destiny money. And Destiny sat up there and she said, look at the way this bitch. Now, do you really think a pimp would allow a bitch to talk like this? This bitch sat up there and said to Kiki, you know what I mean? Nobody has ever looked at me like that before. You know, I've never, this is her exact words. I've never danced for anybody who's ever looked at me the way that you looked at me before. A pimp would throw up. A pimp would sit up there and smack the furniture out this bitch mouth. First of all, the pimpin' ain't even gonna be having no dance to begin with. But look at the conversation. Nobody that has ever danced with me has ever looked at me the way that you looked at me. Dance with you? What? So, you know, the pimpin' won't even be doing this. You know what I mean? So, Destiny sat up there and got money from Kiki. I got to call it what it is. Destiny broke on Kiki. And then Kiki sat up there and came with the damn... she sat up there and said out of her motherfucking mouth, she's like, can you handle it? I don't think you can handle it. This is the way that a stripper, a hoe, prostitute talk to a trick. I don't think you can handle it. I don't think you can handle it. That's the way a bitch talk to a customer. And this bitch just sit down receiving a lap dance. So after the lap dance, she come with the regular rhetoric. You know what I mean? You sound like you know your value. So since you know your value, you should be doing bigger things than this. Woo, woo, woo. I mean, nothing charismatic, nothing profound, nothing slick, nothing meaningful, nothing truthful. I mean, yeah, in a way, but that was common. You know your value. So since you know your value, you know what I mean, you should be doing things with me. And then as the bitch sitting over there dancing, and she let her get up and do her little dance, she done wrote her name and number on a $100 bill and leave the bitch $100. So, make a long story short, you know what I mean? The fag ass bitch, Destiny ended up calling this other fag while she was at the gun range, and it was very stupid because while the bitch at the gun range, while she's sitting over there shooting, the bitch holding the motherfucking gun like this. I said, boy, you know you a bitch. You a woman, you are all the way woman. Everybody hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Come on, let's get them likes over 400. But you all the way a bitch. Look at the way you even holding a goddamn gun, bitch. You are a bitch for real. You know what I mean? Bitch sitting over there holding a gun and thinking this shit is cute. And hitting the goddamn, just holding the gun cute. So while at the gun range, the little fag Destiny calls, you know what I mean, and tell her to come over to the little hotel room. She ends up coming over to the little hotel room. She bring her faggot ass over there to meet the faggot ass bitch at this faggot ass hotel room. And while these two little faggots is gazing at each other's eyes and all this gay ass shit, the faggot bitch, Destiny, sits up there and looks at her, and then the little faggot bitch, Kiki, she said these faggot ass words. She said, you got this ass, you got this body, and you about to make some money to me. This for me. This my body now. Anybody that want this, they gotta ask me now. This belong to me. This my property. First of all, anybody know anything about pimps? Pimps don't even talk like that. That's some square shit to say. Pimps never call they hoes they property. We don't even talk. Pimps don't talk like that. Why? Because pimps understand that hoes belong to the game. That same bitch that stood up there and hit a lick for you 2 days ago, that same bitch that stood up there and said, oh my God, I'd never leave you. I love you so much and whatever. That same bitch will sit up there and choose the nigga across the street. That same bitch will sit up there and choose up with your enemy. Pimps don't even talk like that. Pimps don't never, yeah, man, you know what I mean? So we was, I took the bitch, you know what I mean, Benny Hanna's and shit, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean, I brought some more of my property there, man. So I was just there with all my property. Pimps don't even talk like this. This is how you know a lesbian and a fag-ass nigga wrote this shit. Well, a fag-ass dude. He ain't even no nigga to me. But all right. Oh, another thing. Now we have the introduction of Kenny. Kenny is definitely not the pimpin'. This is the dude that Destiny is involved with. Kenny is some old clown. Okay? That's the best way. Who is Kenny? A clown. The only thing that Kenny said and that was true was at the end of the movie, and I'll tell it when I get to the end, and I'm almost there. But Kenny was a clown, a straight up and down ordained clown. So while they in the truck, Destiny sits up there, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, this transpired before Kiki meet up with Destiny at the hotel. But anyway, Destiny gets in the motherfucking truck, and this is before Kiki get the truck from the little Afro puff nigga. So Destiny hop her motherfucking ass up in the damn truck, and Kenny is in the truck with two other bitches, got some cool snow, and a pretty little black bitch in the back. So by Destiny being an ordained faggot, Destiny look at the back and see these bitches and she like, oh my God, is that all where my money has been gone? Is that, oh my God, who are these bitches? He say, I want you to teach them. And she say, you want me to teach him what? And this nigga say, I don't know. Teach him the way I like my dick sucked. No, I need you to teach him that way things go. That type of dumbass shit. This nigga wasn't the pimping at all. And this is sad because the squares will look at this film and try to categorize representatives in the game by this dumbass character in this fugazi ass film. And that's just totally wrong. But while they're in the truck having a boyfriend-girlfriend simp dispute, he sits up there and he said, you think I care? You think I care about these bitches? You think I care about these bitches? I'll show you right now I care. Which one you want me to kill? Which one you want me? So he got a gun and he pointing at the back. And we really got dumbass niggas out here like this in real life. But he got a gun and he moving it in the back. Which one? Should it be the whitey or the black one? And of course, you got the Destiny bitch screaming, oh my God, Kitty, no. And you know what I mean? This motherfucker sits up there. He said, oh, well, whitey, you a little bit, you a little bit too hot. So he shoots the black bitch. And of course, that's what they always do. And all of the films, notice how they always make the black woman look. You know what I mean? Look at the way they make the black woman look all the time. And that's how a lot of you guys treat. Because I knew a lot of guys that used to post white bitches on Backpage and send black bitches to the track. You know what I mean? Look how they treat the black woman. Look how they treat the black woman. The black woman, she gets shot. So he shoots the black woman and lets the white one live. You know what I mean? And some of you black women are so silly because you listen to these old Peter Pan weak ass niggas tell you that just because you're a black woman, you're not supposed to be making as much or make more money than a white woman. And because you receive this devilation in the location of your mind, as a woman thinketh, so is she. So if you think that a white woman is a better woman than you or a better hoe than you just because she's white, then you are conditioned to be less than her. You're conditioned to be inferior to her. Why? Because you listening to these old sorry ass, Sebastian ass niggas tell you that this white bitch, this motherfucking Larry Bird ass Will Perdue bitch is better than you simply because of the color of her skin. And I'm here to tell you that there's some black bitches that's running circles around white bitches. I'm here to tell you that the biggest licks in the game has been hit by black women. I'm here to tell you that. When you go sit up there and you go search up the biggest licks in the game, most of those big licks was hit by black women. So if most of the big licks in the game was hit by black women, why in the fuck would you allow some old fraudulent Peter Pan ass nigga to convince you that this white bitch is higher than you just because she's a white bitch? We got a lot of niggas that really ain't the pimping. They just know how to tell a white bitch what she want to hear and make a white bitch feel like she's above a black bitch, and that's how he maintains these motherfucking simpletons. It just feels so great to be sinful to P. How I can just say whatever I want to say and white bitches still want to fuck with me and I just stand in truth. Ain't it amazing how I can just admit that to loving black women? I love black women. I respect black women, and I can let that be known, and I don't have to minimize black women to make white women feel good. I don't have to do none of that homosexual ass shit. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say, whatever the fuck I want to say, and a white bitch gonna fuck with me any goddamn way. It just feels so good to be a black man. You know what I mean? It feels so good to really be the pimp. You know what I mean? For those that's the pimp, I'm the greatest square in the world. I'm just a YouTuber. Don't mind me. I gotta make things entertaining, but I'm a YouTuber. But, it just feels good to be a man. You know what I mean? Because I didn't have white women to try to question me, try to check me. And anybody know anything about Sinful to P, checks get bounced when it come to me. Okay? Because I had a white woman actually say that I liked very much and love her too. I ain't gonna lie, I love her. Matter of fact, she was the first real bitch to actually choose up on me. She left me for somebody that I'm very cool with to this day. And when she tried to come back, I didn't let her come back. I kept her right there with the ism because I liked what he was doing with her. I wanted to see her prosper. His program was better for the bitch. See, I love the game. You know what I mean? So the thing is, you know, she tried to sit up there. She said, well, you know, white women look better than black women anyway. And when she said that, and that bitch sat up there and said, well, white women look better than black women anyway. And I said, what? And then she said, you don't think so? And I said, hell the fuck no, I don't think white women look better than black women. What the fuck you thought I was gonna say? I come out the pussy of a black woman. A black woman birthed me. You wouldn't even have me if it wasn't for a black woman. My first teacher was a black woman. So no, I would never conform to something just to feel like some of these niggas don't have their own mind. You got social engineering going on the internet. Then you got a so-called pimp engineering, where these guys don't even have their own mind. They listen to individuals who they think see highly as the pimping, and they just conform to the bullshit by these bullshitters. But no, to you young peas, you don't have to minimize the black woman to make the white woman feel like, oh man, you know, you my bottom bitch. That's backwards. Some of y'all got some black women that's ready to give you all the loyalty and currency more than you ever had in your life, but you ready to sit up there and put the damn white woman above the black bitch just because of the color of her skin and shit. I done actually heard, you know what I mean, motherfuckers actually say out their goddamn mouth that, you know, they don't feel pimping unless they got a white woman. Well, I'm here to tell you that if you don't feel like you pimping until you get a white woman, you know what I mean, you 9 out of 10, you might not be this pimping. I'm going to just say you might not, because you might be a real pimp. It's just that, you know what I mean, they white women just for your program. You know what I mean? But no, you know what I mean, pimp gonna pimp on all colors. Why? Because a pimp ain't looking at a goddamn color. A pimp is looking at the motherfucking obedience and the submission to his instructions that he's given to the women. That's what a pimp looking at. You know what I mean? No, it ain't black power, it's game power. All right, but let's go to some more of it. So he ends up shooting, let me finish that. He ends up shooting the black woman, and then after he shoots the black woman, he takes the white woman out of the vehicle and fucks the white woman right in front of Destiny. You know what I mean? He sits up there and fucks the white woman in front of Destiny, and he thought that this was a pimpish move. You know what I mean? He thought that this was pimpish. He thought in his mind, and you have a lot of individuals that's doing a lot of perverted, confused, it's just stupid, outlandish, rambunctious, it's abominable, it's brutish, it's all these goddamn things but some pimping. And you got individuals that's doing all of this. And guess what? At the end of the day, you know what I mean, after it's said and done, you're going to have individuals that's going to look at this as a tutorial. And he fucked the bitch. He sat up there and killed the bitch. This show you that he not even no pimping. Because this motherfucker sat up there and killed a bitch in front of bitches. Any nigga that kill a bitch in front of bitches is asking to go to prison. This ain't no pimping. The pimping is wise. The pimping is knowledgeable. The pimping ain't killing nobody in front of nobody. The pimping, first of all, ain't trying to kill nobody. Things do happen. But the pimping ain't trying to kill no bitch in front of no bitches. That's a dumbass nigga. That ain't no goddamn pimp. You know what I mean? What nigga, what street nigga that's been through some shit, put the pimping aside? What nigga, street nigga, that's gonna kill a bitch in front of bitches and expect not to get told on? You's a dumb motherfucker. All right. And it was even a deal, even with that Kenny situation, because if you look inside, if you look at the situation that transpired within the truck, the bitch even said that to Kenny. She sat up there and said, "You ain't even giving me my money from last month." It's there. Go back and look. It's just all around the board. This movie was abominable. Okay. They don't mean nothing. Okay. Oh, okay. Fine. Okay. So we can get to the little party now. You know, the at the motherfucking party prior to that, you know, I mean, if you've seen the film, Destiny sat up there and told Kiki, I got a phone book full of numbers with your name on it. So I guess the bitch went through motherfucking numbers and shit, got a little place and had the bitch doing dates and shit, and she's sitting down with some other, Kiki sitting down with two other corny motherfuckers, and this bitch sitting up there talking about how much money she clocking in from this silly ass bitch that's giving her some goddamn money. At this damn house party. At this, you know, whorehouse that they got going on. You know what I mean? Totally backwards. You just gotta show me how to make a cool little trap. Okay, the next scene. After she get the little money, they in the room together. Now watch this now. This is a lot of shit you niggas be doing. As soon as Destiny makes some cool little dough, she I'm not gonna say break herself. She gives the money, you know what I mean, to Kiki, and Kiki sits up there and throws the motherfucking money, and they in there celebrate, and the bitch Destiny said, "I'm gonna make you rich. I'm gonna make you rich." And Kiki was like, "I like that. You know, man, how much you think we gonna make?" And motherfucking the damn Destiny bitch, she said, "We could make millions." She said, "I like that." And then after that, this bitch sat up there and eat some pussy. So after this bitch get her for real, like, first of all, with sweet little Nikki first come through the door, you didn't even let sweet little Nikki sit up there and take a shower. Like, Kiki just nasty throughout the whole goddamn film. Right after this bitch sat up there, you understand me, Destiny do the little dates, and they alone, you don't see nowhere where Destiny done sat up there, you know what I mean, they came in and took a shower. She ain't got no towel on or nothing. But we can just assume things, I guess. But, okay, now the bitch that said that she want to make you millions, she want to make you rich, now you eating pussy. Now you eating pussy. And I hate to say it, but some of you niggas gonna laugh and be like, "Oh man, that ain't pimping." Some of you niggas done the same goddamn thing. Bitch gave you a compliment, you know what I mean? Bitch sat up there and said something about you, you know what I mean? Or told you how rich you gonna be, and now you sitting over there tasting pussy. Bitch ain't even made you rich, you know what I mean? Bitch just said she was gonna get you rich, and you just got so happy like the bitch in the film. Now you got a whole plate of pussy in your goddamn face, and you just having an all-you-can-eat pussy buffet, and you just tasting. You just tasting the bitch. You know what I mean? You talking to other bitches, the pimpin', the bitch can't even smell the pimpin' from your mouth because you got a fresh motherfucking thing of pussy just proceeding from your mouth and shit. Some of you niggas is just as lost as Kiki in this goddamn movie. All right, so yeah, by this time, sweet little Nikki is she's seeing that basically Kiki is spending a lot of time with the Destiny bitch, you know what I mean? So she getting jealous, and naturally so, you know what I mean? Not only is she a bitch, but you got a bitch presiding over you. So whenever you a bitch and you got a bitch presiding over you, and you're not really getting this real game, when situations occur, you're not going to manifest this real game. You're going to manifest the lame in you. You're going to manifest the girlfriend in you. You're going to do bitch shit. And you ain't even got nobody to correct you. Why? Because you got a bitch controlling a bitch. Y'all both having your periods together. Two bloody motherfuckers. All right. One of the most abominable things is walking to the church. Okay. Now, I must say, you got to get this. This was the most, if not the most abominable part of the film. Okay? Every pimp was like, huh? You know, every hoe was like, what? You know what I mean? It was just embarrassing. Okay? One of the most abominable things in the movie is when Destiny walks right. She walks up to the truck, and when Destiny sits up there and walks to the goddamn truck, she sees sweet little Nikki sitting on the passenger side. And she look at Kiki and she say, what is this? And Kiki said, this is Nikki. She's family. You know what I mean? She was like, I told you not to bring none of your street hoes around me. And the bitch just walk off. And this bitch gets out of the truck, you know what I mean, and follows after Destiny. And she said, what's wrong with you? I told you not to bring none of them street bitches around me. You know what I mean? No, but she's a top bitch like you. And that's the problem. It's only one top bitch. You know what I mean? So you're going to have to get rid of her. She told her, you're going to have to get rid of her. And the bitch, Kiki tried to boss up one time. Kiki said, wait a minute, I'm the pimp. I make the rules. She said, fuck you, nigga. And as soon as the bitch say, fuck you, nigga, the Kiki bitch said, hold on, wait a minute. I can't make this shit up. After the bitch sit up there and say, fuck you, nigga, the bitch said, wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. Begging for the bitch to sit up there and come back just the same way that some of you niggas do. Because even though you gonna laugh like you this pimping, a lot of you niggas in that situation, if you had a bitch making two or three racks a night, you gonna sit up there and do a lot of sucker ass shit to sit up there and maintain that bitch too. Real shit. Not real, especially a fly, heaven sent, intelligent, infinite minded, arrogant ass pimp. No, he ain't gonna do it. No, he ain't gonna do it. He gonna tell that bitch to kick rocks. You know, but you niggas that, you know, will put money above your standards, manhood, and allow disrespect, yeah, you're gonna accept, you know that. Yeah. So, hold on. Okay, bam. Yep. There we go. Okay, yeah. So after the bitch sit up there and she said, you know what I mean? No. Okay. And the bitch sit up there and she said, yeah, you better get your mind right. That's what the bitch said. The Destiny bitch told the Kiki bitch that's supposed to be the pimpin', my lord. She said, yeah, you better get your mind right. And not only did Kiki get her mind right, she did. She let Destiny check her. They come back to the truck, and when you see them in the truck again, you see sweet little Nikki, the white bitch, in the back, and you see Destiny riding in the front on the passenger side. And then when sweet little Nikki tries to smoke a cigarette, Kiki sits up there and puts the window up so the bitch can't smoke. And she's like, hey, I'm trying to smoke. And Kiki looks over to Destiny. She said, is it all right, you know, if she can smoke? And the Destiny bitch said, none of it's gonna fuck up my hair. You know what I mean? I can't make this shit up. And it makes some of you niggas throw up. Certain veteran pimps that I know, they can't, I already know they wouldn't even be able to watch it. Some of the veteran pimps will fuck around and have a heart attack. Veteran pimps in their 60s and 70s will fuck around and have a heart attack. Just watching that shit. The bitch sat up there and she said, is it okay that she smoke in the truck? She said, not if it's gonna mess up my hair. You know what I mean? So after he drops off Kiki drops off Destiny, Destiny reaches over to kiss the bitch, not just to show affection, but to make sweet little Nikki mad. And I know some of the real pimps, especially the ones that like the snow, they'd have been like, man, why couldn't they put that in the damn film? That a real pimp came along and knocked sweet little Nikki, and sweet little Nikki ended up choosing up with some real ism. Sweet little Nikki getting treated like a Boulder Highway special, and the Destiny getting treated like the best definition of special. You know what I mean? This is foolery. Because, truth be told, if you can't check 2 racks or more out of motherfucking sweet little Nikki, you ain't have a motherfucking pimp bone in your body. And that's obvious because you're a woman. Because women ain't got no pimp bones in their body. They don't have a ministry, chemistry with this shit. Okay. Oh, I didn't mention that. And the Destiny bitch told Kiki that she needed to teach sweet little Nikki some manners. I can't make this shit up. So then, you know, pretty much after she drop off Destiny, Kiki and sweet little Nikki get into it. You know what I mean? And what lets you know that she's a low budget ass hustler, because she's definitely not a pimp. But Kiki holds up the little 2000. She said, this is 2 G's. Until you start making 2 G's a night, you should be quiet. And any real pimp, first of all, if a real pimp had to make a decision on making the punk rock bitch that gives him problems, that's disobedient, that fights against this pimping, you know, and she make 2 racks a night, he'll sit up there and let that bitch go and keep the obedient bitch that uses her ability to the best of her ability to use his instructions every day as a responsibility on the daily, and she just might be the $500 to $700 a day bitch right now. But one thing about it, if you give your all to this game, the game gonna bless you. So you can have a bitch, you know what I mean, within the family that make more money than you. But if you determine to be the best hoe in the game, that means you're going to be doing some reading. That means you're going to take your ass to the gym to build up your marketability. That means that when them other bitches is sleeping, you're going to be trying to get some time in with the pimping, asking questions, trying to get more game. You're going to be sitting over there strategizing and rationalizing on how you can be a better hoe. You know what I mean? What did you do previously on last night that you could do better tonight? You know what I mean? Because you want to be the best bitch. You want to be, you know what I mean, your folks' best representation. That's how a real hoe think. And I know that mentality is just, it sounds like a cartoon to a lot of you bitches. You know, you don't know nothing about real hoeing. Okay, and the reason why you don't, because you ain't never had an experience with real pimp. But, okay, you know, the bitch sat up there and said, within that argument with with Nikki, she sat up there and said, you need to just be quiet and play your role so we can get to where we need to be in life. That's what the bitch said. You know what I mean? She's making a lot of money right now and we need it. She said we need it. And a lot of you niggas got the key. That's what we gonna call it now. A lot of you niggas that call yourself pimps, you got the kiki situation going on. P, what's the kiki situation going on? The kiki situation that's going on is basically when you got a girlfriend bitch and you knock a prostitute or some prostitutes and you using the money of this prostitute or prostitutes to simply sit up there and, you know, use it to benefit you and pretty much, you know what I mean, you and your girlfriend. You know what I mean? You use it to benefit, you use it to benefit you and your girlfriend. That's the kiki situation. A lot of y'all niggas is doing that shit now. You ain't no different than this bitch. Hold on. Yeah, they got the kiki situation, bro. You know, they kikiing. That's what we gonna say. That nigga kikiing with the bitch. In other words, he got a girlfriend. Kikiing, matter of fact, we gonna make that ambiguous. Kikiing is, say for example, you know what I mean, if Stafford or Clyde, say I get one of them for a bitch, and I'm around the bitch that I got them niggas for, and I call them, but when I called the nigga to supposedly serve the niggas, when I did it, I was around the bitch, and the bitch laughing in the background. I'm kikiing with the bitch like we equal. I'm kikiing with the bitch like we wifeys. Pimpin' don't do that lame ass shit. You know what I mean? That's for suckers. You know, real pimps don't do that. If I'm sitting over there serving you, you know what I mean? Yeah, no. Hold on. Had to make sure you guys comments are showing. But you know what I mean? Pimpin' don't do that. That's like, okay, Big Drew got a bitch. I call Big Drew and I got the bitch that I just got him for and she laughing in the background. Pimpin' don't do that. Pimpin' don't got this bitch feeling equal with me and laughing like we cool. You know what I mean? Now you got some niggas, they think that that's pimping. I'm here to tell you that's sucker shit. That's sucker shit. I'm not gonna sit up there. When I serve you and give you your papers, or if you serve me and give me my papers, hey man, don't have this bitch laughing with you, because that same bitch that's laughing with you today, that's giving you some I like you and I'm angry at sinful money today, that bitch will come back and tell me all your goddamn business and choose up with me tomorrow and bring me my reconciliation fee that'll be bigger than anything that she gave you. And you'll be looking like boo-boo the fool to the whole gang. Because you sitting over there laughing and shit like you Wendy Williams and shit with this bitch. Like this your hoe partner. And some of you niggas really do got hoe partners. But hold on. Because we getting close. And I'm about to wrap this up within a good 20 or less than 20 minutes. Right. So after basically Kiki tells the bitch, we need the money right now, she tell the bitch, you know what I mean? It's just business. You know what I mean? And I'm your pimp, Nikki. I'm your pimp. Pimps don't even talk like that. Anytime you got to tell a bitch what you is, you're not that. A lot of you niggas, a lot of you square dudes, you be in a relationship, you know what I mean, with your girlfriend or your woman. And you got to constantly, I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. And the reason why you got to say that is because you got to convince yourself and the bitch that you a man. But the reason why the bitch said, I'm your pimp, Nikki, is because she was trying to convince herself and she was trying to convince Nikki. Nikki wasn't convinced of that shit because most of the shit that they was doing was Nikki's idea. To go outside and work, that was Nikki's idea. The hotel room, that was Nikki's idea. You know what I mean? That for Nikki to even go to work, that was Nikki's idea. Truth be told, Kiki would have never even been in position to trick that night at the strip club if it had not been for sweet little Nikki. The money that she was tricking off that night in the strip club on Destiny, that was sweet little Nikki's money. The money that sweet little Nikki gave Kiki, she went in the strip club and she was tricking off. See what these bitches do? Okay. Okay, right after that, yeah, with a little faggot shit. That's when you'll see the scene when, and this was fag too. This is when you will see sweet little Nikki going over to Destiny's hotel room. And when she goes there, she sees all the stuff within it. She sees that her environment is better. And she actually sees the things that's within the room. So she sees that Destiny is being treated better than her. You know what I mean? She sees that Destiny is being treated better than her. So due to the fact that she's seeing, you know what I mean, the bitch being treated better than her, prior to her engaging in a fight with the Destiny bitch is on the motherfucking phone talking to another fag ass bitch, and she telling her that, you know, fuck Kenny, I ain't going back to Kenny, and you know, me and Winston, me and Win, we making money. She said, me and Win making money. She said, yeah, you know, Win spending all of the money, you know what I mean, on me. I'm getting whatever I'm pretty much getting whatever I want. I could be a fag over here. You know, Kenny, he ain't no real pimp either, but you know what I mean, at least with Win, you know, I get to be the fag I always wanted to be over here. This situation just best suits my fagness. So I'm gonna just stay my fag ass over here. I ain't even thinking about Kenny. So, you know, after sweet little Nikki come in there and tell the bitch to get off the phone, they get into a fight. And that's when sweet little Nikki told her girlfriend's business. She said, you ain't nobody. You know what I mean? Win belongs to me. You just some little whore that we using to get where we need to be. Those were the exact words. So, you know, of course, that pierced her little heart, you know, and moving on, because some of y'all haven't seen the film, so I'm going to leave a little bit more. Plus, I'm about to wrap things up a little bit. But what ends up happening is the Kennedy nigga, he ends up coming, you know what I mean, over to Destiny's room. She ends up, of course, Kiki had the little verbal, you know what I mean, confrontation outside of the hotel room, because she ends up coming, seeing that sweet little Nikki had put hands on Destiny with her little punk ass, and she's sitting over here doing all of this crying. Sweet little Nikki done dusted her motherfucking ass off, because sweet little Nikki been around motherfucking niggas all her life, so she fight like one. So she done dusted little pretty little Destiny off, knocked her the little pretty little damsel out. So she outside of the room, they sitting over there having a little fag council outside. And she like, I don't even know you no more. You know what I mean? All you believe in, you know, is money. Look at your fancy clothes and all of that. You spending all of our money, you know, on the Destiny bitch and all this old fag ass shit. So fast forward, Kenny ends up coming over the room with one of his goons, because they already been seeing that Destiny hasn't been going to work and she been paying this dyke bitch. So Kenny come over there and he see the little bitch, and he even said out his mouth. Now notice, here's again, they try to make the male representation of the game make him look like he only cares about money. They want to minimize the character of a black man. They look beyond just the pimping. They want to make the black man look bad. They want to make the pimping look bad. They want to make the game look bad. But even everybody is against the black man, including the black man. That's another video. But as Kenny comes in the room with this other guy, you know what I mean, and they come in the room, he said, bitch, the only reason why I ain't put hands on you is because of the amount of money that you make me. You know what I mean? Which, you know, also gives confirmation to him only caring about money. You know, he's like, come on, get your things. Then next thing you know, Kiki comes in the room. And once Kiki come in the room, she's sitting over there and Kenny looking like, what the fuck going on? And Kiki look at Kenny and she say, yeah, you know, Destiny is done for the night, so y'all can leave. And Kenny look at this bitch, you know, like, what the fuck? He ready to laugh. Like all men do. Seeing a woman talking about she a goddamn pimp and all this so stupid shit. So he look at this silly little bitch. This is the only part that I kind of like Kenny. Other than that, Kenny was a clown. But Kenny sit up there and looked at the bitch, and he was like, oh, I like you, little Tiny. I like you, Tiny. You know what I mean? With your little pimp talk. I like your, that's what's up. He said, but let me ask you a question. He said, how is a girl like you gonna fuck a woman like this? You know, which is unpimpish, but very niggerish. And sometimes, especially when you talking to these dykes and lesbos, that's what you need to be. But he said, how you gonna fuck a woman like this? She said, easy. First, I fuck her with my mind, and then once I'm in her mind, I go places, I go deeper than you never been before. And when you go look at the movie, for those that haven't seen the movie, and those that have, I want you to see that scene again. Because notice when the bitch even said that, first I fuck her with my mind, and once I'm in her mind, I'm fucking her deeper than you've ever fucked her. And the bitch thought she had said some shit. The bitch thought that when she said that motherfucking Funk Master Flex was gonna come from the background and start dropping bombs. Bitch thought Sarnetta was gonna come and start dropping bombs. Bitch thought she had said some Minister Farrakhan ass shit. Bitch really thought she had said something that was like, damn, that was some game. Bitch thought she was gonna say that. But notice when she said this corny, lame ass shit, look at how Destiny even looked. You gonna see Kenny, you gonna see how Kenny look. But before you see how Kenny look at the way that Destiny looks at the bitch. Like, girl, if you taking this shit a little bit too far, baby, I was just having fun. I was running away from this nigga. You know, I was just running away from him. Because he ain't have no pimping. He was acting crazy. He's shooting black bitches in the back of the truck. And I just got with your little dyke ass baby to have fun and to run away from my man and just have a good time, baby. You taking this dyke pimp thing a little bit too motherfucking far. That's when the dyke bitch found out that shit just got real. Because when that bitch said that corny ass shit, you know what I mean? That bitch looked at her and she was like, I'm gonna go get my things. And as soon as the bitch go sit up there and go get her thing, he's like, that's what I thought. And she was like, what you doing? And Kiki said, I thought we had a deal. Where you going? Now what pimp you know that when a bitch leave, she say, Lord. When a hoe leave, choose up, blow up, or do whatever the fuck, the pimp will sit up there and say, I thought we had a deal. What pimp do you know that say some shit? Wait a minute, you can't leave. I thought we had a deal. Clyde, good looking on the $24.99. I've never seen or even heard of the movie, but I enjoyed the live stream as well. If you got demand, you can just put in Pimp. And when you see Pimp, you're going to see Keke Palmer. You can just click on it. And then from what I'm hearing, and I've seen it earlier, I don't know if it's still up, but it's actually where it was. It might still be if they're saying it. I think you could put Pimp in on YouTube and actually watch it as well. You know what I mean? But when the bitch sit up there, I thought we had a deal. Wait a minute. You know what I mean? Kenny came in cleaning house. Once Kenny came through, the bitch sit up there, you understand me? She had to go. The bitch was like, all right, it's been cool. And she said, I thought we had a deal. She said, yeah, give sweet little Nikki my regards. Tell her I send my love. Gotta go. You know, I've had enough. I thank you for eating my pussy. Thank you for having a little fun. I did my little fag entertainment with your fag ass. Now it's time for me to take my little faggot ass on and go with Kenny and sit up there and go on with my little faggot ass life. I hope you enjoyed your little faggot ass times with me, bitch. But yes, it's over. I'm about to go get my things. Time for me to be with a man now. I'm tired of bumping pussies with you. That's what happened. Do you know what I mean? And because I just ended up telling it, Kenny's dude ends up basically, you know, having a confrontation. He tried to rape. And the only reason why this should teach you something in that. The only reason why Kenny's dude got killed by the Kiki bitch was because he was trying to fuck. If he did not allow his lust to govern his behavior and just completed the job and killed the bitch, he would have still had his life. But due to the fact that he thought with his dick, he ended up losing his goddamn life to a bitch. What a sad way to go out. So anyway, make a long story short, the bitch is into it now with Kenny because she done killed one of his men, and she come back telling the little Nikki bitch, like, oh my God, I got played. Now what pimp, tell a hoe, oh, I got played, okay? I got played. Hey man, I couldn't do nothing but laugh, man. You know what I mean? Because realistically, if a bitch tried to be a pimp, this really would be it. You know what I mean? So yeah, the shit was funny. The bitch said, I got played, okay? So, you know what I mean, after the bitch admits she get played, sweet little Nikki like, we're going against him together. It's us. No, you can't die. But a part of the film is when her mother gets arrested again because her mother had a drug problem. Her mother was ready to get fucked in the ass by some dude even to get high. But later on, the bitch ends up getting locked up, and Kiki goes to go visit her mom in jail, and all her mom was concerned about was the money. That's all she was concerned about, was the money to get bailed out. She didn't want to hear no sermon. She just wanted to get the fuck out. And once she said, do you love me? And an angry person sometimes, most of the time, speak the truth, if not all the time. And the motherfucking bitch, she sits up there and she says, no, I don't love you. So Kiki came from confusion. Thank you, gang. And the reason why a woman, wants to be a pimp, conduct herself like a pimp, is because she's confused. Confused about her identity. Confused about her individuality. Confused about her purpose. Confused about what a woman is. So since she had no point of reference, because she didn't have a mother teaching her how to be a woman, Kiki was lost. Kiki was conforming to a behavior that she thought was right because her father taught her that foolishness. He basically deposited that foolishness in her mind and gave her the knowledge that she thought that was right and the desire to want to participate. So because of a mother, a female that gave birth to her not being a mother and not having a love, because in that particular scene, the mother says, I don't have nothing to give. Meaning that in order to give somebody a withdrawal of love, you will have to have a deposit first. And we have a huge population, of young people who are confused about life and what to do within it, simply because they have a father and mother, or somebody who is in the position instead of a father and mother who have nothing to give. So that's why we have the ignorant females who think that they're men or think what a man can do, because they didn't have a man in their life teaching them what's wrong and right as a woman, from the father and from the mother. So she was predestined, to go the wrong way, simply because that's the way that her father trained her up, and her mother wasn't no better. So after that jail scene of her mother telling her that, she don't love her and everything like that, she crying in the car, quite naturally, like a bitch would do. And, she crying, and she meet up with sweet little Nikki, and they ended up getting stopped. And, I'll let you see the little end. But what I will say is, when it say, notice they using hustle a lot within the film. She said, my father told me to never let a bitch get close to my heart. But the biggest bitch is money. And, and another bitch is love. And you can't hustle that. You can't. The money, the film is just all over the place. And the acting was terrible in that last scene, by the way, because the nigga with the fro, he could have grabbed that gun when Kenny was walking up. But this nigga took forever in the day and ended up getting popped, losing his life, because he taking 40 years, the gun right here, and all he got to do is reach over and get the gun, but he just sitting over here looking at it. The acting was terrible. But to make a long story short, what you will see in the film is ignorance, confusion, and you're going to see a lot of emotional reactions. And I want you to know, as a pimp, in order to do what's vital to that title, the circumstances within the game, you have to be able to mentally respond to that, not emotionally react. And females always try to do something that somebody tell them that they can't. It's in their little nature. But I want you to know that when you get in a lane that's not for you, when you get into the wrong lane, incidents and accidents is bound to happen. Let's step away from the film. I just did a video not too long ago speaking on Pretty Hoe, a young female that thought that she was a pimp, that got into the stead of a man, that got into the position of a man, the pimping, and was calling herself a pimp, and was checking money like, she was a pimp. You know what I mean? Thought that she was a pimp. And right now that young female is getting ready to do a minimum of 15 years in federal prison. When you get into the wrong lane, like I told you in that last video, when you step out of bounds, you out of bounds with this game. Once your foot goes out of bounds, you lose possession. Told you in basketball, you step your foot out of bounds, the ball go out of bounds, you don't have possession no more. The other team get it. And in the streets, when you get out of bounds with this game, the other team is in possession of your freedom. So I want you young females to think wisely before you just say out your mouth, oh, I'm going to be a pimp, I'm going to be a pimp. The enemy is listening. Satan is listening to you. Entertain those spirits. And as the scripture says, there is a way that seemeth right unto a man. There is a way that seemeth right unto a woman. But the ends thereof is the ways of death. And I want you to know that if you don't take heed to the knowledge, the wisdom on tonight, some of you going to be in the same circumstance as the young girl at the end of the movie, Kiki, and some of y'all going to be, you know what I mean, in this movie called Life, the one that so-called Pretty Hoe played in, called Federal Prison, because you're going to do everything backwards. Whenever you get into a lifestyle or a lane that you ain't supposed to be in, you're predestined to do everything backwards. A woman trying to be a man is backwards. A woman trying to be a pimp is backwards. A woman trying to be a Mac is backwards. And that whenever you start backwards, you're not predestined to go forward. You might get away. You might live off the earnings of prostitution. Hell, bitches give bankrolls to light poles. Bitches pay strangers and gangbangers all the time. Bitches done hit licks for Crips. Bitches done hit big licks for tricks. That don't make you a motherfucking pimp just because you lived off the earnings of prostitution. It's your character. It's who you are. Your individuality. Your characteristics. And if you don't have the characteristics of a man, the identity of a man, the individuality of a man, the capabilities of a man, the intellectual capacity of a man, the personality of a man, the masculinity of a man, then baby, you shouldn't even think about saying that you're a pimp. I want you guys to hit the like button, share this on Facebook, share this on Instagram, share this on Snapchat, share it all over. Make sure you hit the like button right now. Make this video go 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 likes. Like it all. Like it on your mama phone. Like it on your auntie phone. Like it on your girlfriend phone. Like it on your bitch phone. Like it. Like the video. Share. Let's get this out to as many as we can get it. Let all of the little dykes, lesbian, all the little handsome little bitches, all the little bull daggers that think that they just pimping, let them see this particular video. And for those of you that would like a private consultation with me, my website is www.sinfulthep.net. Hit the consultation button, and it won't be a disappointment. Definitely be an appointment. You know what I mean? With success. You know what I mean? Talk to me. Get at me. You know what I mean? Another thing, I want all of you to subscribe to my channel. Turf, do me a favor, bro. You know what I mean? I want you or somebody before I leave to go to my other channels, the Sinful to P Views channel Also go to the Game for Ladies channel. Get a link from that. Somebody get a link from that. But then somebody also get my Blade Music Videos channel and get a link for that and put that in the comment section. You know what I mean? Get a link from I created a channel that only plays music for pimps and hoes. You can listen. You ain't got to be a pimp and hoe to listen. But I'm letting you know the content, you know what I mean, is glorifying pimping and hoeing. Pimping and hoeing, tricking. You know what I mean? That channel, my Blade Music Videos, is only playing music for pimps, hoes, and tricks. That's it. You know what I mean? Blade Music Videos. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, make sure, appreciate that Dub coming in with the 5. You know what I mean? Make sure that you click on channels and you go subscribe to all my channel. All of it. Let's hurry up and get that channel over 1,000 people at the Blade for Music Videos. Come on. Hit that channel and sit up there and subscribe to all of them. Also, for those of you that would like to ask me questions or debate me, challenge me, congratulate me, encourage me, or anything, come to my Instagram, SIN2_FUL. Follow me and make sure that when I go live, you say add me, Sin, and I'm going to add you to my live, and so we can see each other face to face and we can socialize with one another. I'm going to end up bringing the question and answer back to the big channel, but I'm going to end up creating a channel just for my Instagram, because my Instagram, the people that be over the Instagram, they liking it and they fucking with it. So I'm end up creating a channel just for my Instagram people, so you can come over to my channel that's going to have all my Instagram videos over there. Hold on. Thank you. I see Turf. That link that Turf just put in, that is my Blade Music Videos channel. You know what I mean? That's it. That's the Blade Music Video channel. That link that Turf just put in, click on that link and click on the subscribe and bell button of that channel. That music goes for all that. What's going on, Information Man? Make sure, if you haven't checked this out, Information Man has an abundance of information, and he has an information, you know what I mean, that you want to hear, some inspiration. Then he just got, you know what I mean, some topics that'll make you think. If you've ever seen O'Shea's videos, you should already know the Information Man. Very highly intelligent, speaks proper English, makes sense when he talks. So if you just want to hear some good content from an intellectual, intelligent black man, I encourage you, you know what I mean, all of you to go to Information Man. You know, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell over there. Share his videos, like his videos as well. He has some great content. And also to my brother, because if it wasn't for O'Shea Jackson, I wouldn't even have the website. O'Shea was the one that inspired me to do that. So make sure you go to O'Shea Duke Jackson's channel and subscribe to all 3 of his channels. He has 3 channels. Subscribe to all of them. Hit the bell and share it over there. You know what I mean? I love you guys. I hope you live as long as you want. Never want as long as you live. I'd like to thank all my mods for keeping all the busters, suckers out the way. And as we continue, may this game be glorified. May, you understand me, this information, you know what I mean, and representation be magnified. And may the participants of the game be edified. And may all of the haters, all of the individuals, you understand me, that want to keep us from obtaining and maintaining, may them be terrified of this motherfucking game, man. Blessings to all y'all. Y'all have a prosperous week. I'm pretty sure I'll see you on tomorrow. I love you. Be blessed. 1.